Yeah, another day at it, man. Salute, gang. Glad y'all could be in tonight. We got a solid show coming up. Hopefully, this be the end of all agony. You know, the right thing, not the wrong thing like them lames do. So much larceny, so much hate out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna handle all that. Go get to the bottom. Go get to the bottom of all that, yo. I'm coming home. Go get to the bottom of all that. You understand me? What up, everybody? Tuning in. Salute. Of course, we gonna get off the panel later on. You already know. Yeah, you know how we do it. Why wouldn't we hear that? Why not? Yeah. On these kind of nights, it's been 3 years since I heard you say, so leave you alone, 'cause you won't know. There's been a lot of miscommunication out there. Been a lot of treacherous acts. Treacherous acts behind the scenes. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Ain't nothing more worse than someone you love leave you and you remember wrong. You understand me? Ain't nothing worse when you love someone and in the farewell you have mentioned. It's something I went through myself. I could imagine what somebody else would feel like. Everybody tuning in. Y'all can join. I want to see my condolences. When you look at these articles and news articles, it makes you wonder, like, what is really going on behind the scenes to where the news can do all that, but nobody knows about it. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of this stuff could have been prevented. A lot of this stuff could have been handled. When you in the streets every day in the streets, you constantly watching over your back. You constantly thinking, man, who trying it? Who trying to make a move? Who trying to play with me? You always got to stay on top of your game because you never know where it's coming from. Imagine you got some of these YouTubers out here as inspiration for you to go on about your life in these streets. Imagine how your life would end up if you was listening to some of these YouTubers out here leading these people down the wrong road with these lies and allegations and false rumors and indecency acts. Imagine the young ones that's watching these characters, the young ones that's taking heed of these characters, the young ones that's trying to put on for these characters because they feel like that's the thing to do because they see an elder doing it. Little do they know what lies ahead when you don't know your surroundings and you're not aware of your surroundings and you don't know what's going on in your surroundings. You don't know who could be plotting on you, who could be working with who. You don't know who could be infiltrating your game. You think you doing a good deed for somebody. You think you get some respect for somebody, but the whole time they playing you into a life of hell or death. This real life out here. Man, I done been in some of the most precarious situations. I done seen some of the most treacherous acts been done. I done been young and dumb myself and made mistakes that I wish I could take back. But it's life or death. This is not a game. You just don't wake up one day and say, hey, I want to be out here. You just don't wake up and say, well, I can't make it this way, so I get it that way. It's economic features. It's all kind of levels of brainwashing that goes along with this. It's levels to madness. And if you don't know when to stop, someone will stop you. When you out here living that life, it's always somebody to test you. That's why I never complain. Because it's always somebody to test you. Salute Janet, 448, Lewis Wayne, Black Dog in the house. This is not a mistaken identity. This is not a game of we have all these options. When you incorporate yourself and your mind to be conditioned with trash, that's what happens. Because if you had your mind focused on education, if you had your mind focused on the betterment of your life, you would know how to deal with these situations when they arrive. Because sometimes you just don't get instinct enough. We got to treasure these moments we have still here. We got to treasure these moments because you never know when it could be your last. You got to treasure these moments because when it's all said and done, We all got to ride in that Cadillac sooner or later. I had a whole life ahead of me and planned before I ran into an individual that threw my whole little shit off track with this bullshit. But nevertheless, though, I met a lot of great people behind that. Nevertheless, though, I met a lot of great people behind that. Understand when I speak to you, this ain't somebody speaking from a hearsay, she say, ha, 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 all this fake shit you be hearing about, especially the ones that be talking about me. This is a motherfucker right there in your face. I was there. Where was you? I always remember that, niggas. Nevertheless, though, this ain't about me. It's about all of us. And for the ones definitely who participate in that fuck shit over there, that allows someone to keep on continuing to make a jackass and fool like they self every day. Motherfuckers don't even want to know this motherfucker. Are you hearing me? But since they make themselves available 3-4 times out the day with that bullshit, we got to deal with this. Now, I made some statements directed at the father of Javion. Never to his entire family, directed at his father. And I went on for days, and then it came to me, what really happened? Why wasn't he there? You giving niggas keys to your house, why your son ain't got one? And we're going to get to the bottom of all this tonight. All these deadbeat daddies online, you can beat it. Salute DTX Screwhead, salute Matthew Alley, salute Black Dog, Stay True, salute Janet, salute. As I come to y'all, I want you to understand. We sitting up here watching a grown-ass man going on 50 years old harass and stalk niggas online. Keep up all kind of punk shit, do all kind of shit. Man, listen, he up here, he could be raising his kids. He could be doing more for his family. But I guess if you're working for the police and that's your job, that's you feel like you're doing all you can, right? But that's neither here nor there. What I did want to do was, from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to let the people that really knew Javion come up here and speak on that, because his father clearly didn't know shit and didn't give a damn, period. Over 100,000, over what, 150 some thousand behind in child support? Nigga, please. Since you like to talk about motherfuckers and all this old shit about everything else but what you got going on, nigga. Let the people who really love Zavion speak. While you online faking them tears, nigga. While you online perpetrating. Doing all that fake shit, nigga. You know what the fuck's up, nigga. We is not gonna play. Shoot to everybody coming in. Yeah, the guy in the Burbo. 150,000. 4 million negative in YouTube. Nigga, you a failure all year round. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nevertheless, though, I got Zavion family in the house. We want to hear how he really was, not how these news articles try to portray a nigga. We want to hear how he really is, not how these deadbeat daddies try to portray a nigga. Well, y'all hear why this nigga ain't have a key to that house? If y'all still fuck with that trash motherfucker after this, man, block me. Period. When you hear why this piece of shit ass nigga don't have his son with him, get the fuck off my shit and don't come back if you still fucking with that. Salute to everybody tuning in. Let's get started. How you doing, IT?
I can't complain. And you? How you doing this weekend?
Man, you know, hey, it's hard, but it's fair though. You know what I mean?
Fair. What the weather's fair?
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that. Like I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain, but I'm just getting it together. I'm glad you could come on and clarify a lot of things. I know it's been a lot of misconceptions and things of that nature going on, and I want to, I want to ask you, what kind of person was Zavion for real? Like outside of all this madness going on right now, and we're gonna get to that too. But like, what kind of person was he? And you know, do you like?
My nephew was more man than most of these men around here.
I'm
talking about, man, when I say they be pretending to be a man, and he was trying to be all the man that he could be. When I say he was protecting his mom, his sisters, and me, very protective, very protective. Too loyal, extra loyal. How can you be extra loyal? What they do that at? But yes, it was keen.
I'm gonna tell you so. You know, and when you say extra loyal, it's like, you know, you try to have a good heart these days, they'll step on it and smear it on the ground every time.
Every time. Trust and believe I am a man. When I say I'm in that right now, something like I shouldn't be fighting for to prove how my nephew was. I mean, like, I'm pretty much asking anybody except for that beat man. We're not gonna go there yet. But just ask anybody about my nephew. Like when I say, oh my goodness, if you need $1 and he ain't had it, he gonna have it. He gonna find it somewhere. Cause you gonna get that $1 that you need from my nephew.
Right.
I miss him so much, it makes no sense. I just don't understand it. Like you take the best thing in your life and throw it away. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that don't make no sense at all.
I feel like you don't know what value is. You don't value anything, not even yourself.
Right. Right.
And now here my sister is without her son, her baby. And me, my nephew.
Yeah. Um,
You know,
do you feel?
everybody
Do
say
you
we'll
feel as
match up
if?
with him again, but I don't know. I just don't believe that.
Yeah. Do you feel as if it was if it was a real man around, would it have been a different story?
I don't know. I can't really answer that because like I didn't have my dad really that much, so I can't really just say yes or no to that. But I mean, when you say real, what do you mean real? Not plastic.
When I speak on real, like how a father come to a son and let him know certain facts of life that must be told to a boy for him to get older and make decisions in a more understandable manner.
But see, that would require for him to be knowledgeable of that stuff, and as we could tell, he's not. So
Right.
either way it go,
Yeah.
he'd have been like, cause like he was chasing the persona of a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like he's never been a dad to none of his kids, all 50,000 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I just feel like he was shorted. Like in so
Oh,
many
no doubt
different
about
words.
that. No doubt about that. He was definitely shortchanged on, you know what I'm saying, on things to know and not to do because at the end of the day, when I was coming up, like I didn't necessarily have my father always around me, but it was other grown men that wouldn't let me make mistakes. You know what I'm
That
saying,
part.
or get you know what I mean, or get caught playing. Like I was trying to get away from my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't no mama's boy like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I go out there and see what's going on. You know what I mean? And I had to sit at them tables, stack some money, cards and dice and all that kind of stuff, and it wasn't no playing. And so I seen how once I leave this place and I go back to the hood, all the all the people they still playing. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yep.
ain't got nobody to really point them in a direction or leadership outside of what they doing in their house. So
That too. But then, like, let's say if a man was around, what would he teach him though? You know what I'm saying? Like majority of the time, like my uncles, all they knew was selling drugs and gang banging and stuff like that. I mean, like, what you want to hand that down? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we teach what
yeah,
we know, and that's one thing we can teach is what we know. And that's why I was so much into my nephew's life to where like it's crazy. I was the first person
mm-hmm.
he met. That's like I don't know. I'm fighting tears because man,
Yeah,
he was greatly missed.
I can imagine you knowing him all that time and just like that, that happened. I, you know, I personally feel like it's a lot to that. We're gonna talk later about that, but like I just feel that a lot of these kids, me being out there and seeing a lot of the damage being done by these kids, because I got cousins and everything, and they got friends and all that kind of stuff. So you know what I mean. Like I'm definitely not participating with them, but let's if they break their leg on something or whatever, I got to go pick them up out the woods or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm
I
there for
do.
them. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna never leave them regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my thing is that I look at their situation also, and it's you got a lack of a strong male in the situation.
He
Um,
doesn't necessarily have to be strong though. He can pretend to be strong and still be strong. You know what I'm saying on the outside. But when you
oh, they
say
pretending
imagine,
on you. Hey, motherfucker, they pretending on you too to be so tough.
shoot, you better know it. I'm talking about that big old bark. Ain't gonna bite nothing. Come on, dude. But like
Yeah,
I want to go back to what you said. You couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine. Like how can you put like something like that in your imagine? You know what I'm saying? Like to lose a nephew or a son, a brother, cousin, anything like you know what I'm saying? Like even a friend. Like it's just been so many deaths lately to where like it has no understanding behind it at all. And like my nephew, he didn't deserve to be this man. When I say overkill, I just I don't know. I pray for Brian's soul, but I got to have it. I got to have it. Man.
Yeah, you got to understand that when a lot of times in these streets, like it be so many crosses to the point where you don't even know if it was your homie that left you hanging. You don't even know. Like it's so hard to trust anything these days because there's so much slime. Like the slimeness of the game is being promoted so much. It ain't no more unity. Like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? If one jump the fence and the other one gets stuck, nigga come back and help him.
That part.
Not,
But see,
now
like, you don't get stuck though. With my generation, you don't get stuck. We're gonna go together at the
we
same
going
time.
together.
No stuff. To my yes.
We going together.
And so like that's how my sister taught my nephew. Like when I say he had everybody's back, like who man, like some of the stuff my nephew do for people, you be like, what the heck? Huh? I'm talking about strangers, you know what I'm saying? Like open doors, all that kind of stuff. Like when I say my sister did that, she did that by herself. By herself. I mean, yeah, every now and again I would talk to him and stuff, but most of the stuff came from my sister, you know what I'm saying? Like the knots, the do's, the don't, you know. Like she's a great woman. I'm blessed to have her as my sister. I'm lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, one thing for sure, Javion is blessed to have you as an aunt because
I was
you
the
can
blessed one. What you mean? I was the blessed one. Are you kidding me?
you
I couldn't
know,
imagine life without him at all. Now I have to go through life without him. Like just pictures and man, memories. At least I got memories. I bet you Brian can't say that.
well, you know he acting like he's so involved.
He
He
is,
acting
but
like
man, mm,
yeah, that part. That part. He involved with the cleanup crew.
that part. Yes, sir, Bob.
That
I'm talking
part.
about man. I've never seen
I
so
want
much trash in one body though. I mean, like I've seen some tainted people. You know what I'm saying? Evil people. But when I say this man right here, man, and I'm wrong for calling him a man because he not.
yeah,
Men
he
don't do
man,
that.
come on.
Men do not do
Nah,
the
he ain't
things that
never
he
been
do.
that.
Never. It never will. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
He ain't hey listen, he up here all day acting tough and so bad, trying to get folks indicted, trying to get people to lose their jobs, lose their channels. Like for no, like he has no purpose on YouTube for real, but his own.
He don't have no purpose on
Po-
this earth.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is he
It's just a
here?
waste of space. And I
Seriously.
never thought I would say that about anybody. Like, I mean, we all people, but you know what I'm saying? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Yeah, I, I gotta know how was Zavion around his father? Like, did they like he's up here, he's showing a whole bunch of kid pictures, like
Dude, my
he
sister
was
gave it
like
to
the boy
him.
was 17. Like, why are
My
you showing
sister
out these
gave
baby?
him those pictures. My sister gave him those
Huh?
pictures. My sister gave him those pictures. And then he's number one dad, huh? Not at all. I would say my sister was dad and mom. I mean, like it was kind of like she was forcing my nephew on him, like trying to, like you said, everybody need a strong form of man, right? So
Yeah.
that's what my sister tried to do, but she didn't have a man. Because he wasn't.
I don't know why he trying to deny her. Why he trying to deny
Well, the
everything?
same way he denied all the rest of his kids as well. I mean, sometimes if you catch him at the right time, his mama ain't shit to him. Your mama ain't shit to you? Seriously, come on, dude. What they do that at?
Mm-hmm.
And like you can't even really blame Miss Brenda though about how she raised him. Like I would try to imagine she did the best she could. I mean, hey, I mean look what
Well,
she
you
was
gotta
working with
understand.
though.
You gotta understand. Texas Red was in them streets too.
Yep,
Texas Red was in them streets, and what she was doing was she couldn't raise him right, so she let him do what he wanted. That's why you got what it is right now.
man, that's not what's up. See, that's why I say like my nephew, man, like and his mom had a great team. You'd be man. There was never a dull moment when my nephew was around. He only beat me in Madden one time. One time. Just once. Then my sister had the nerve to ask me, can I let him win? What? If you could have seen the celebration dance he did, oh no, I was never gonna let him win ever again. Are you kidding me? Man, no sirree Bob. I'm talking about he make you cry. Not over the losing. No, no, no,
Like,
no, 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 no. Just the
like was he
celebration
good?
dance.
Was he good at them games or what? Like, what was his favorite game?
It depends though. It depends on who was around him. Like I say, he was there for everybody. Like I was a Madden fan. My other nephew wasn't. They played basketball. I'm talking about bowling, track. Now track, and in real life, I'm in that thing. But on the Wii, oh no, 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 no. But like my nephew moved through everything. Like it's easy. Football, everything. It just came natural to him. That could be why. Hey, we didn't miss Prime.
That part. But that part.
And like to me, I feel like I know it. I feel it. Shit. It's been shown that my nephew was better off without him, not even knowing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was he missing? The street, picking up guns, trying to act like you tough when you really not. Come on now. No, 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 no. He was too real to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like pretend. Come on, man. That's not what he was. Not at all. And I just hate the fact that nobody will ever get to see my nephew's heart. Because he had a
Well,
huge one.
I listen. Anytime, let me tell you something. Anytime you the only man around the women, you get strength that you normally ain't gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to feel that you got to protect them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
he did. Yes, he did.
yeah, and so that's what that's what that was. That was really that was him. You know, being the strength or the handler. You know what I'm saying? You know, the regulator. You know, and the protector. You know what I'm saying? Because he the only male around.
And the funny
So
part about that is, like, he didn't even know it. He didn't even know what he brought to the table. You know, like we told him that we love him. You know, we joked and played and stuff, but like, it's just so much missing from our lives now. Like, I don't know, it's crazy, and I'll never understand a lot of things. And losing my monk would be one of them. Like, man, and this pain that I'm going through, I've lost, but to lose my nephew though, it was a different kind of loss, you know.
I can imagine, and when especially when you've been around them since day one, that's a different kind of hurt.
Hmm. I was in the hospital when she had him. He looked just like Curious George.
When he came out, you look like Curie.
Yes. I'm talking about I went and got a stuffed animal monkey that looked just like. That's why I call him Monk, because I call him Monk. Like, oh no, that's my baby.
Was he athletic?
What? Are you kidding me? In everything, he could throw the ball and go catch it. Huh?
Yeah.
A blue chip. I'm talking about, man. Talented in everything. I'm talking about, this is how talented he is. He would give us the opportunity to pick what he wanted to do. You hear me now? What he wanted to do, we get to pick that. That's how good he was in everything. Whatever ball he touched, he mastered it. Like, man, you wouldn't believe it. I would have grown men did not want to go up against my nephew. You hear me? Grown men. I would go to the
Yeah.
court and play basketball or something, football, or whatever. Shoot, that's gonna pull out them skills and it's over. I'm talking about completely over. And I wish I could take credit for teaching him that. It just came natural to him. Everything did. His love, everything. To my man, everything. His
Yeah.
smile,
Yeah.
everything.
Like when did like did he ever like come up? Did he ever really want to be around his dad? Was he ever like one of them kids? Because sometimes kids like
He never
They be
mentioned him until my sister did.
mm,
And she felt like she was doing right by him to get him, you know what I'm saying? Like that father figure type stuff. But you have to have a father to get that figure though. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say
right.
whew, and like my sister told him, like, just give him a chance, give him a chance, give him a chance.
Give him a
And
chance.
look what he did with that chance. Look exactly what he did with that chance. Gotta be kidding me. I'm talking about you destroyed the best thing in your life and it has no hard feelings about it at all. And like I'm talking about like nothing. I can't understand that at all. I don't get it at all. I think that's beyond heartless. I didn't even know that was possible. Beyond heartless.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: when he did decide to go over there, how long did he stay? How long did he stay at that house with him?
I wouldn't even say he stayed at the house. I mean, like friends. Like you want to put it like that? Okay, let's take the friends, other friends. Like when I say friends, everybody was his friend. I bet he never met a stranger. Maybe what 6 months, maybe at the most. And I think I'm pushing it with that. I think I'm pushing it with that. But I'm thinking 6 months, maybe out of 17 years. But I thank him though, honestly. I thank him because without it, I mean, like what? I probably would never got to have been able to spend the time with my nephew like I did. I remember one time my sister would put the snacks on top of her dresser. She had a long dresser. And so she would put the snack tub on top of there. And this how smart he is. I'm trying to think like, now how he gonna get this? He opened up the bottom drawer and the second drawer and the third drawer and climbed up them. And I said by the time he got to the midway, we already know what's gonna happen, right? Here come the tote on him. When I say he cut his eye, he got his eyebrow. And like somebody always told me not to let blood get in your eye, you go blind. So I'm running to my sister's van, we're holding him down like this just so blood don't get in it. We're in the back seat of the van and I'm crying more than him. He not even crying. He looking at me like, Annie, are you okay? But he got little blood running down his face. And I'm like, my sister said, what's wrong? She said, girl, that ain't nothing. He got blood coming down his face. What you mean that's nothing? But it was a little bit of scratch, yeah. But in my mind, I saw his whole like I'm talking about like I was like, what the heck? Man, he was so funny. Man, so funny. Cause he was looking at me like, are you okay, Annie? I'm the one supposed to be hurt here. It was funny. So I'm talking about, man. I remember his first snow time though. He would go outside and play in the snow. And, like what was the first thing you think to do? Go in the restroom and warm your hands up right with the hot water. Us as grown folks know not to do that. We already know what's gonna happen. I said about that third time we heard my
My
nephew,
cigarette cold.
whoa, yes. I said, oh, that's all you heard. And I'm talking about me and my sister was laughing, but he didn't think that was funny at all. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's probably
Well,
why he wanted to be a
hey,
man
the one.
scientist because he learned.
Yeah. Hey, you know, how to put his tongue out there on the pole. You know.
Mm-hmm. And like what tripped me out the most about him, like, like most of the boys and a girl, if they get into it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they'll fight them because, but they don't know not to hit a girl yet. Not my nephew.
Right.
He was just always seeing girls like not like a weaker sex, but it's a girl. The boys would be loving on a girl, like trying to whatever, like make sure they don't
Right.
get hurt. Like it's just crazy how him and his baby sister, like man, when I say you would think they were twins because they were always together. Like she said, it was her best friend. Like it's just so funny though. It's like when I say my nephew was a good kid, he used to tuck his shirt into his basketball shorts. Huh? Not
Yeah.
showing his ass in
Respectful
his
guy.
drawers and stuff. Come on now. And that was his decision. Like I would try to say, come on, come on, let me show you how to do it, nephew. Because of course I would sag a little bit. And I was trying to show him like he's like, Amy, no, this is how you wear it like this. And basketball shorts? You're not
Uh-huh.
supposed to tuck your shirt in basketball shorts. Come on, nephew. But you couldn't tell him different though.
He was professional.
Yes, yes. I'm talking about so smart. I remember when
Yeah.
one year they had, I can't remember I don't even know the reason why they missed a half a year of school. And so luckily them, when they have to go back to school, it's test time. Wow. I know I wouldn't, I don't think I could have handled that at all. You know, he made the highest score in the school.
On
Now
SAT?
looking at his dad and his mom, we know who he didn't get it from.
Yeah. He got the mathematics from his dad.
We know where he didn't get it from.
So he was so into the books and everything.
Yes, yes. Yes. You know, some kids just want to go to school to play. They don't matter play school, play whatever,
Yeah.
play sports or whatever. No, my nephew was like he liked to learn. He loved to learn. And every day was a challenge for him that we thought, but it wasn't. When I say, man, you couldn't miss him with nothing.
I want you, why wasn't he like, you got any kind of like idea? We got a little intermission going on, man. Salute to everybody tuning in, man. Y'all hear me now?
Oh yes, my bad. Sorry about that.
No problem, no problem. I know how it is.
I don't
Sometimes,
have my nephew anymore to teach me how to do this stuff, like this technology, man.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like my
Hey,
grandmother
look,
with the remote control.
yeah, this the wave of the future right here. What we doing
Yes, it is.
on everything? It's the wave of the future. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's a blessing to have you on, because I mean, when I tell you the things I witnessed and seen at the hands of this guy, I could only imagine in real life. You know what I'm saying? The agony he could bring to somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
I I hate that I hate that I came off, with no emotion or no regard, but it was never at you or your family or your side of the family or anything like that. I just done been played with so much online with these characters and these trolls and that type of shit that he, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, enough's enough. And it's about time someone exposed these motherfuckers for who they really are, instead of these weak-minded people enabling them to continue on.
Yes,
Cause
yes.
now it's multiple bodies here. It's multiple injured people here. It's it's dozens of hurt families here. You understand what I'm saying?
If
So
they feel
it's like,
anything like I feel, oh my goodness. I would say I reached my heart and my hand out, but I just don't even have it in me anymore. Like when I say I'm not giving up or anything like that, because I know he wouldn't want me to, but I'm at the I'm close to the edge.
no, I'm gonna tell you something. It's your destiny to live on, at least for your nephew, you know what I'm saying? But it's your destiny to live on and help others. You know what I'm saying? If you can't help them financially, mentally wake them up or you know what I'm saying, and get them something they can, some news they can use and grow from. That's conducive to their well being.
I accept that challenge.
Right on, right on, right on.
Like through all the accompanying words, the condolences, like I think that might have been the only that right what you just said right now to me, maybe the what kind of like get it. Like you wouldn't believe some of the things people say. Are you okay? How are you feeling? I don't even think they made a word to describe how I feel right now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times that be just wake up calls. It don't be no real question. It be a question in a question for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
you not gonna necessarily like the question is, are you like, especially in a time of pain, if somebody asks you, are you okay? You present in their face, so you definitely okay, but at the same time, your soul is gone, your heart is broken, everything going on. So it's a must that you ask yourself that same question just to make sure though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have to ask me that. I already know I'm not. I'm so far away from being okay. I'm to my man. It's so much that my imagination could not come up with some of the thoughts and things that I want to do. And like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to wrap them out my
And
head.
I'm gonna tell you something. Those thoughts we go hold inside. We gonna hold them thoughts inside. And what we gonna do is we're gonna let the universe manifest those thoughts. And you know what I'm saying? And that's how that's gonna turn. But see,
I
what
just don't
really
think that's
got
fair
me,
for the universe to have that much fun. I mean,
well,
um,
well, well, you got to look at this. Like I said in the very beginning, we go all ride in that black Cadillac sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happens, that's why it's a must. We cherish the times we had with people. You understand what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
why it's
I
a
do.
must. Yeah, that's why it's a must. We keep the good times to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing that just like for example, you done had some experiences in life where you had to be there to see it. Nobody could believe that happened, but you saw it. You went through
That's
it.
my life. That's my
That
life.
was your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you understand, you know, it's the circle of life and life go keep giving and taking. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yes,
just
I
how it
do.
is. The whole thing is what we got to do is stay on our square. We got to stay grounded. We got to stay on a level to where you know what I'm saying. We can walk through with ease, and ain't no malfunctions going on.
You said walk through with ease.
Hey,
That's
I
true.
know it ain't easy. I know it ain't easy.
But no, like I don't know if necessarily him being gone make it not easy, or just the stuff that he had to endure before it all, and like it's the little stuff that I keep finding out, like tabloids, the TV, the news, people, and like people say, "Don't watch the news, don't watch the news," and I'm like, "What are you trying to save me from?" You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm beating myself up because I should have listened. I should have listened because now it's
Yeah,
like I have a different type of anger now. Like I didn't even know I could have this type of anger inside of me to where like, man, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell
But
you
you can
something.
loan a kid though, like how you gonna loan somebody you don't know? Nobody knew my nephew, but it's just how you I'm talking about like you put it on the news that he's a thief, he's a bad kid. Come on, man. That hurts me more than almost anything. Like because people look at it and they automatically believe it because why? It's on the news. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say he's far from that, far from that. And like you want to
It's
say he
so
stole a car, if he was stealing it, he was stealing it with somebody or for somebody. It wasn't for him.
But
I
let
never
me
had
ask you
one
this
reason to
though:
kill.
when you was out there, was there any news people out there when you was out there? Like, where did they
Not a
come from?
one. I'm talking about not a one. When I say they, it's just it don't make sense how they got the footage or any of that. Like no police on the scene, no news camera on the scene. What the hell? But what's the funny part about it is okay. So when the judge come talk to my sister, you know what's the only thing he asked her about cremating my nephew? Not his name, not his birthday, not the stuff they put on the news. How did you know that? How did you know his name? If you walking up on the scene, this dude is a stranger. I don't care if it's a kid or a man or a woman or whatever. It's a stranger that you're walking on to the scene, right? But you knew too much about my nephew that like you didn't have to ask his mom anything. And you know his dad is not on his birth certificate, so he don't know crap about him either though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's guesstimating really. And
That's
so
what I'm trying to figure
I
out.
don't it don't make sense to me.
Yeah, I heard you say that. How can he get him information he don't have?
Thank
Unless he
you.
unless he knows something we don't know.
That part. You know a lot of some things that we don't know about my nephew and his situation. But that's okay though. The truth's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. If we don't say it, or even if we say it or not, the truth's gonna come out.
Let me ask you this: like the times that you knew him, was he this tough gangbanger? Like, did you
Nope,
see a lot of?
nope, not at all. I just told you he wouldn't even sag his pants. You know, that's the first thing we think when we talk what we need to do. Sag our pants, show our underwear type stuff. No, not my nephew. No, 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 no,
What
no.
what about his dad? Was his dad a gangbanging with having a lot of gangbangers around and
I ain't never
all
been
this
around
and
him.
that?
I don't even entertain him at all. Like when I say Brian is oh how you gonna tell me to be gentle with this, but then you ask me a question about that, nothing that I mean
Oh, my,
there we go again. I'm trying to see how
hey,
I'm
no,
hooking.
I was
Like,
saying I was saying be gentle with the thoughts you was thinking. I wasn't saying be gentle.
man. But I mean like everybody all you gotta do is look at him. All you gotta do is look
Yeah.
at him. Now who is gonna get on somewhere live, TV or anything where a million of people can and you do how you do? Seriously? And you can't even say like a home trainer, like this is like a brain smart knowledge to show your ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You gotta be better than that. Even if it's not for you, for the world. You know what I'm saying? You got people looking at you, looking up to you. Why? I don't understand. But yeah, you still got people looking up to him, you know? Because like when you yell, people hear you, right? So you thinking anyway. You just want to be a tough guy and yell. That doesn't make sense to me.
So look, so how far? So where did they take the body to?
Which
What,
time?
huh?
Which time? Until my they had no permission to move my nephews that many times. Like my sister was like all they wanted her was for signature, 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 signature. Like when I say my sister had no dealings with it at all. Like who does that? When you want the mom to be involved, even just a little bit, just an inkling, like just a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like to me, I feel like it makes more sense to me now than it did then, because if you're on this death certificate, guess who get to reap the benefits? Hmm. Hmm. And it's crazy because like everybody's talking about my sister, the GoFundMe or whatever, like this money, 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 money. Do you know how much money she passed up? It ain't about the money with my sister, even though somebody want to make it seem like it is. My sister ain't got no YouTube page, but she's trying to get you know what I'm saying, like views, comments, all that stuff. You know, like
Hey,
she didn't deactivated her Facebook 3 times.
listen. Listen. I got to tell you this. How about this dirty motherfucker got online, start hollering about? And I remember you just said she didn't hear nothing about it until the summer cremate. How about this motherfucker got online telling people not to send no money to her GoFundMe, not to send no money or nothing? Like he was up here. Who is this? I don't know this woman. I'm talking about you should have seen the shit. And I was like, man, you owe. Initially, I thought it was only 15, 14, 5. I thought he only owed her 14,500. But
It's way more than
that
that.
was like that was years ago. Now it's
I'm
over
talking many moons ago.
150,000.
Many moons ago. Yes. It's over 100 now. And somebody like he might as well go and kill himself because he'll never be able to catch up with it. And like that's what he hates on the most though. You know what I'm saying? Like he owes her. There's nothing person that he don't know, he don't deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he owes her so much. And I'm talking about we could leave the money out even. Man, you owe my sister, man. How do you take away something that means so much to everybody? Not just some people. I'm talking about everybody. You know how many balloon drops he had or whatever? Like how many friends was there? Like I thought I had a lot of friends. Man, when I say his friends showed up and showed out, man, and I'm trying to hold my tongue here.
Was the drive long from where y'all was at? Like, did y'all like y'all was in
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
was
in
in
Huntsville. I'm from we're really from Huntsville. I don't know what they got the Houston stuff from. Like he was born in Houston, I think, or Pasadena area, but like we're from Huntsville. Me and my sister is, and like heck, yeah, it's a long drive.
How far is Huntsville from Seguin?
From where? Seguin. What is that? Come on now. You got to be on the map to talk about it. Come on now, really though. Seguin, is that? Are you serious? I bet you that's so small on the map. You really can't see it. And then he bragging about being from there. Oh no, that's right. He was hiding that fact, wasn't he? Come on now.
I never heard of that motherfucker. I never heard of no damn Seguin.
Not until him.
He the first person. I done been all over the country. I done looked all over the map. Never seen it. What the fuck is
I
that?
still can't find it. I've been looking for it. I still can't find it. I'm talking about Brian Eugene from Seguin. Come on now. Now that go him a hit right there. Brian Eugene from Seguin. There you go.
I can't even say it again. The Mexican County Seguin.
I'm talking about come on now. Man.
I can't say it again. The Mexican County Seguin. But
that's how they call it. How do you spell that? Do they put letters together to spell that? Is that a real place for real? Quit pulling my leg. I think I feel you jerking my leg. Quit playing.
I'm telling you, the name was originally, say it again, the damn Mexican came in and called it Seguin, and that's how they stuck with it. You know,
now, you got to be well to put together for somebody to come and change your name just because they don't like what it sounds like. Wow. Man, I want to be from somewhere like that. That now, come on now. I see where he gets his heart and class and style from. Yeah, it's a baby now. Baby.
Listen, I swear on everything I love. I've never heard of that before in my life. I had to look it up, and I couldn't see it nowhere on no map. I had to Google it, and you know what I mean. But hey, listen, when the service happened, how many like? My question is, how's the body able to leave the scene without the mother knowing, and then the next time she's hearing about it is when it's being cremated?
Yep.
What was the like? Was there any kind of and
and okay, you know how some people are born with respect or whatever. Like I guess the funeral home lady, she was all like whatever. Dang, Shalonda Massey. I mean Macy. No, it's Massey. Shalonda Massey. I got to talk to this woman. All I see is her signature. This is her son. So she calls my sister. I'm talking about like I cannot cremate your son without, you know what I'm saying, at least hearing your voice or whatever. Like I wasn't there to hear the conversation. I'm on that side. Like I could only stomach so much. So you call my sister and like just let her know that your heart is with her. Right? And like when I say she had my sister crying even harder than she was already because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like because a lot of people acting like they weren't caring about her being the one who lost the son. My nieces lost a brother. Like, man, so I was like, that's what's up. She did that. I give her a point, just 1 point. But then she takes the point away. She snatched it out of the sky. She take her own point. She slapped her own point. Who does that? How you throw a ball in and slap your own shit? This woman called my sister up the next day and was mad because what? How do you what? Oh my goodness! How do you call somebody up and ask them what were they thinking? Why did you do this? Why? First off, why are you questioning me? Why are you questioning me? Like, how did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did somebody come and tell you that, ooh, don't do what? I mean, what did they frighten you or something? Did they scare you? For you to come and like call me back and tell me that I was wrong for doing what? I'm just asking a question. They say if you don't know, ask, right? My grandmother always told me if you don't know, ask. It's okay to ask questions. There's no dumb questions or stupid questions, something like that. I can't really remember because like I said, I ain't like school. My nephew taught me a lot, but what they do that at? Like she told my sister that it would be two urns. When we get there, there's only one on it. So, okay, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's my nephew at? Where's my nephew? And like my sister wasn't even worried about none of that stuff. All she wanted was his ass. That's it. And I wish she would have allowed me to be Amy, cause like I'm kind of back and forth with being a sister and being an aunt, and like I'm first more sister. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was raised to do. Be a big sister. And like my grandmother always said, don't. Make sure they. You know. So I would do without to make sure they did. You know. So now I gotta play the sister though. Like I said, I'm a sister first. So my sister's going through this stuff. And like, who tells a woman that now your son is not in the urine right there? You know what I'm saying? Like he's not right there. How can you tell some woman that? But not only that, though, like the way it all went down, I cannot believe it. Like it was Zavion Massey, but then it was Shalonda Macy. Huh? Every time she read his name, she did it properly. She gave him respect all day long, every day. But then when you read the same name, same spelling, it's pronounced different though. Yeah, he's Massey, but she's Macy. I'm talking about no respect.
Anytime it's like that, you can tell when somebody been talking about you.
Rehearsed, yes. I'm talking about when I say butchered our names, all of Zavion's mom's side, Tamika. How can you not pronounce Tamika? You know how many Tamika it is in the world? I'm talking about it's so many Tamika we start spelling with a C instead of a K. Huh? I'm talking about eyes, no E's. Man, when I say I didn't recognize my name, I didn't know she was talking about me. But like I said, my sister was so respectable. Like she had us all on a short leash. Like we were on our best behavior. And I'm glad she did because I saw me just, you're not gonna do my sister, my nieces like that. Now, Brian, other daughters, they can get up and talk about their brother. But my nieces was with him his whole life. And they can't get to stand up and say goodbye to. And you know how that make me feel? And like I was telling my niece, like, man, when I say I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. You have the biggest, strongest, you man. When I say woo wee, because I tried to speak at a funeral, it didn't work out in my favor. Not at all.
So his grandmama, the one that did the obituary.
She asked us for all the pictures and names and stuff like that. But I mean, like to do his, like the side of his family, all the rest of his kids, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know nothing about that because there's so many of them. Like, but I don't think all 50 of them was there though.
And how many out of that team he has Xavier met?
Shoot, probably what 10ish maybe.
He met
I don't
10?
think all of them met. I don't think all of them met each other at all. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He is so shitty. I mean, crappy to where like, okay, like for example, I'm pretty sure most moms don't even want their kid to be around him. Like when I say accident, oh my goodness, past accident, like oh wait, and it's just it's just sad because how can you the most precious gift in this world to me. I don't want it though. I don't want that gift. No. I love kids, but them gonna turn to people, and I refuse. But like that's the best man, the best blessing in the world. A kid. That's crazy.
You know, people was curious because this guy was acting like he was just serious pimping all that, and this big time gangbanger and all that kind of stuff. Like, a lot of people are curious to know, was she ever really involved with him in the pimping whole life, or were they, how did they know each other?
My cousin Ronald introduced them. I mean, like, to me, I feel like maybe it was a bet lost. He lost or something. You know what I'm saying? Because you, like, I don't want to say pimped out my sister, but it was like you introduced my sister to trash, and all the dudes you know he trash. Because I mean, like, listen, all you got to do is listen to him talk, and you introduce my sister to your cousin, your first cousin. Come on now. I mean, like, it was kind of sort of like, okay, Pooh, come on, like, do me this one big favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, Like, I met him like face to face, maybe twice. I don't know if it's the first or the second time. When I say gun, look, you cannot fake me over. No. Like, and it just dawned on me right now why he's so fake, because he want to be on TV. Everything you see on TV is pretty much fake. So he fits right on in there. I'm talking about nonsense. So he got his calling. I'm talking about, like, when I say, ooh, so disrespectful, I just don't understand, like, why. I bet you don't nobody hang around him. Who could? Who could stomach that? All day, every day?
Right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Whoever can stomach that, they got to be a toxic. They stomach got to be full of acid.
I'm talking about extra
Yeah.
toxic. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, my nephew, to go be spending time with your dad, to accumulate all these friends. How much time do you think he had with his dad? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's either or, friends or dad. Like I said, he got a bunch of friends, but no dad. No dad. I'm talking about, man, sperm donor, but no dad.
What really blows my mind is that, can you recall the last time they was together, how that transpired and how that went down?
It all depends on, like, when you say the last time, because my nephew whooped him in a game, and that changed everything for my nephew. And I bet you, had my nephew known that, he probably would let him win. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we playing a game, let's say we playing Madden, you and I, like, your agenda is to what? Win, right? And so it's mine. And so, like, talk shit maybe a little bit. Ooh, gotcha. But then, like I told you a minute ago, it's some gonna celebratory game. when he win, it's over with. When he win, you gonna cry. I'm telling you, when I say he will run circles around you, talking about how he won and beat you. So I can understand why Brian would be jealous of my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, be hating on my nephew because he wanted to beat him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to beat, man. Like I said, he was more man than any boy. Man, come on, man.
So, you telling me the reason Zavion couldn't stay over there was because he beat him in a I'm not a basketball, but he beat him in a video game, and he kicked him out.
An ass whooping is ass whooping. I don't care if it's fist, game, a ball. Ass whooping is ass whooping. And like for a coward, for a coward, that right there hurt so much of him to where, like, I bet he felt like he couldn't go on. So certain practice to my nephew would have been the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the easiest thing to do. I mean, like, that way I'm not in trouble for killing you, dude. You know what I'm saying? But when you took my nephew home, you killed so much of my nephew to where, like, he was lost. Like, he was different. Like, I just, how do you do a kid like that? You're a kid, man, somebody who looks up to you. And I know you don't get that a lot. I know you can't possibly get that a lot. Somebody look up to you. When I say my nephew, saw he could do no wrong in my nephew's eyes. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, about my nephew, he don't judge. He don't judge. If you got a problem, it's his problem too. Like, it just, I don't know. He messed up many lives because it's people out there who need my nephew, and they won't even get to have him just like I had him. Like, man, and his sisters, they will get to whisper under the covers and laugh, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
You telling me that this man destroyed his relationship with his son about a video game? took it, made him lead, got into a altercation with him, and took him home behind a video game.
Want me to make it worse for you by telling you some more truth? He gave his pictures back.
What?
Now, what a heart at is in that? Where's the heart at in that? Huh? What you think they did to my nephew? You can sit on the outside what they did to my nephew. I'm talking about when I say man, I've never seen my nephew like look how he looked and like but still in all, he put all that aside, his crap, what he was going through aside to still protect my sister and his sister. Like he was so worried about his sisters, man, and his mom. It's like he knew before it even happened. It's just crazy. I'm telling you, I was blessed to have him in my life. I'm so happy I did have that. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I would trade my life for his life, though. I'd rather him be here for my sister them and his sisters than me. It's like I got a judging eye. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. I get mad now. I'll pat. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I'm not gonna do this for you no more. Whatever. It's not him. You can hit him. He's still gonna help you. You can beat him up. He's still gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that to everybody. Cause I mean, like you hit me in my face, I'm not gonna help you anymore. Not my nephew. He didn't. Man, people go through stuff, ain't he? Huh? What you mean? So I say, like, I wish I could be like him when I grow up. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's too much niceness in one spot. I refuse. Like when I say no, 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 no.
Yeah. See, you know, when you got a big heart, you take on responsibilities that you ain't necessarily have to, and that happened to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the ones with the big hearts. That's why, you know, as I get older, I be understanding shiesty people sometimes. But at the same time, it's like my heart's so big, I can't even think. I can't even Lord, I can't even think about it, you know what I'm saying, that because I know the blessings go come, and it's like it's a difference between you and him arguing, or him. It's a difference between him and his mama arguing with him. But like, imagine
Oh,
your
he didn't
daddy
argue with
cost
her.
you.
He didn't
Oh,
argue
when
with
your,
my sister. Like they had disagreements, but they didn't argue. Like they said it was 3 words, but it was like not an argument. It's like he was very respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew what to not to do. You know, and
no,
like you said, looking for a father figure, and then y'all playing the game. Think about it. You're a kid. She's only 17. Still a kid. You get the opportunity, the chance to hang and chill with your dad and play the game and stuff. Like that could, I mean, you can't make me believe that he wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? Like all these years, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just mom. Now I get to play the game with my dad. I'm gonna show out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show him that I can play for real, you know? I mean, like even when he played with me, like when I say he played his heart out, you know. But like I've been playing the game forever and like he just started. So I kinda had like a cheat sheet or whatever how you say that. Like
right.
but you couldn't make me believe that he was not that happy to play with his dad. And then win, like I say, that dance, baby. I would cut his legs off. To my man, he was all up on me and stuff. I'm pushing him off, get off me and stuff. I won't let him win no more. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. And like that's how I handled it. You know what I'm saying? Like we played again, but I played harder. I didn't throw him out my life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in the heck I could do nothing like that. Nope. When I say
That, that,
Brian don't
hey,
even
hey,
deserve my nephew.
look, he out here, and he out here inviting people over, luring people over, acting like he just this big time film producer. Like he just got like he got all this muscle out there in Texas and everything. Like, man, like I'm telling you, if like he got some of the most lowest self-esteem people like on earth cheering him on, like, and I'm talking about they gotta feel responsible to a certain degree, but then again, they don't give a fuck. They all narcissists.
Nope.
So
Yep.
it's like it's a whole cult. And you know, as I was paying attention to the situation, I seen this guy was a pure demon. He was like a pure,
He said
you
it.
know,
I
yeah,
watched
he
one
was
of
a
his
pure,
videos.
he
I
was
want to
a
watch
pure
one of them.
demon.
When I say I'm demonic, I'm trying to beat up straight demons up. I was like, wow, I don't want to be watching this long. How you brag about
Hmm.
being a devil?
Yeah, and that part right there, and then this motherfucker be talking about they got accomplishments, they got this, they got that. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I miss something? You know what I'm saying? But
Man,
nevertheless, though, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But that's one
why?
motherfucker. That's one motherfucker right there. I knew was a solid piece of trash, and was going like one of them funny niggas, like you know what I'm saying, going both ways. So it was like that's why these babies coming up, cause motherfuckers trying to prove that they ain't that, and that's the
Yep,
cover up. You know what I'm saying? That's the
yep.
whole the babies and that gangbanging shit to cover up to you know what I'm saying, that down low shit. So my whole thing was like, damn, motherfuckers really tuning into this shit. And I cut this shit off, but motherfuckers kept watching that shit and they got trapped in that
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. You'd be surprised what people be doing to be around them people, man. Like
Misery loves
I done
company.
heard I done heard some of the foulest, you know what I'm saying, acts be going on. And then, motherfuckers be disrespecting all the motherfuckers over there at the same time. So, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, man, when you got like a whole entire like cult of these low self-esteem narcissists, you know what I'm saying, plotting and scheming and lying, deceiving, like, and then imagine you got your son watching this shit. Do you think his son knew he had a YouTube channel? I know everybody else didn't know. Do you
I
think?
know I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. Clearly it was some brainwashing going on.
I'm pretty sure he kind of did because let's say if the other kid, I'm pretty sure the other kids knew, right? I mean, somebody had to know. I mean, like somebody had to know.
Yeah,
That's kind of crazy if you have what so many viewers and none of it's your family, none of it's your people. You ain't that good at keep a secret. And again, maybe you are considering. Like, I just feel like it's crazy because if you're gonna put something out there, shouldn't it be the best of you? If that's his best, oh man, he in a
mm-hmm.
whole hell of a lot of trouble. Man,
Yeah. I can't imagine. Like I said, and that right there that's always gonna be the nail in the coffin. You know what I'm saying? When you can't even have a video game or even a small disagreement with your, you know what I'm saying? Like that right there goes to show you this person is dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Yeah, that goes to show you right there how conniving, how snake, how
trash.
selfish, yeah, how trash, despicable, the maggotry. You know what I'm saying? Like the lowest
Maggots
of the
wouldn't even
low.
give them the time of day. Don't do the maggots like that. They wouldn't give
Yeah,
them the time of day.
yeah,
Ugh. And like I'm very competitive, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that when I do play against somebody, it might be a chance that I'm gonna lose. And so like when I played my nephew, I never did think I was gonna lose, but at the same time I did know he was getting better. He was getting better. And like I would never make him feel like not the winner that he was. You know what I'm saying? Like we would celebrate. You beat me this time, but you won't give me the next time. Type of shit.
yeah.
You know, like all right, yeah, you won that one, son. You got one, son, but nah, it was jealous of my nephew. Huh? You got serious man, not play mad. I'm talking about peripheral man. Not pretend mad. Like they say, pretend I'm faking it or whatever with the group like you always do. No. That don't make sense to me at all. Like I haven't lost I have not lost a lot of games and stuff, whatever with the group, but I don't know, I've lost and like I let you know you did a good job. You did that. I'm gonna get you
Yeah.
next time. I'm gonna get you next time. So be looking. But to
Yeah,
just
you ain't go,
throw you
you ain't go,
away.
you hey look, you ain't go get in nobody's face or try to get physical and then take them home and
No.
give them their pictures back.
I'm talking about his baby pictures and stuff. Like, come on, dude. Really?
What?
It's like, and that's what that was more of the mind shit stuff, right? Think about it. If I keep tearing you down, and when I do give you a little bit of building it up, what you gonna think I'm the god, right? You're gonna think highly of me. Like, if you just did a little bit. to tear you down some more. But man, killing him though, I've never gotten beaten to where like I'm gonna kill somebody or have somebody killed or nothing like that. I've lost, like I said, it don't feel good to lose. Who wants to lose? But
Yeah,
everything has
but
got to
you
be a
ain't gonna. Yeah, but
winner
I'm
and a
saying,
loser.
yeah, but see, you ain't no way you gonna get up in there talking about harming or doing into your. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like
Oh
what? What are we
no!
talking about? Like what kind of low down shit is this?
And you can't even say he's sick though. You can't even say that he's a sick person. It's past sick. It's past sick. When I say cancerous, oh my goodness! And I'm so glad that my sister didn't spend as much time as she did. That was too much then. But don't that kind of rub off on people being ugly and hurting like just for no reason? Just come on, man. Like it takes time, I think, and energy and all kind of stuff to just sit there and dwell on dumb stuff to be able to just say, "You get your pictures back." I'm talking. I've had relationships where I haven't gained pictures back or anything, shirts, clothes, or anything. Like the damaging is done. Like when I say that shit hurts, like man, you got to be kidding me. Like I said, my nephew, he went for 17, only 17. I'm talking about he got a little bit of peach fuzz across his lip right there. I didn't even get to tell him how he was handsome and stuff. Like I didn't get to tell my nephew he was handsome, man. I'll never get to hold my nephew again.
Well, and you know what I'm saying? I really, really, really wish, you know what I'm saying, this stuff could have been done and handled, you know what I'm saying, on a whole different level. But one thing for sure,
No, he hit it on the level that he could reach the bottom. Cause that's what he is, trash. Oh, nothing that. Ooh.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, yeah. And listen, anybody with sense know this. It be the people that they got so much like to hide and lies. They gotta, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, gotta have more liars to back them, you know, to make themselves seem like they important. And see,
But my nephew
that's how
wouldn't have
that's
told on him though. My nephew wouldn't have said nothing. He still would have been like, you know what I'm saying? That's how my nephew was. Like he'd have took that one and gave it to him. He gave a damn about that game, man. It was more like I'm playing with my dad, then I beat him, you know what I'm saying? He was just showing that he could beat him though, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just come on, dude. I wish I could have
yeah,
been there though. I wish I could have been there. Like, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I take that back. I take that back. Because if I feel like I feel now, and I was not there, I couldn't imagine if I was there. Mm-mm. Man, we both probably had to been sacrificed then.
yeah. Cause let me
I'm
tell
kind
you
of glad
something.
that you was fine.
Let me tell you what these people do. They they brainwash these people because they working with other entities. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so what they do is they get people to show the worst in themselves so they can talk about it and for profit. They act like they was more involved in something than they really was, or to
Mm-hmm.
act like they knew, or to act like they knew that person, or you know what I'm saying, this and that, or to act like they did something more because you know they got other entities helping them.
Mm-hmm. It's like let's say if it would have been like me, on the other hand, like I switched, I trade spaces with my nephew, right? Like when I say I would have been ugly with it. Think about it. You just beat your daddy. Just beat your daddy, nigga. You just beat your daddy? Man, come on, man. I'm talking about, woo. He'd have killed me too. Cause shit, I'd have been all up in his face and just, man, dancing around his head and all kind of stuff. I'm talking about, woo wee. Like I say, my nephew, man, when I say he celebrates when he wins, but he only did it because I did it too. When I won, man, every chance I did, man, it was a different dance. I'm talking about all kind of crazy crap in his face, you know? So the opportunity came and he beat me. Guess what? I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. But when I say he two stepped on my head, baby, man, I just wish Brian would have been man enough to handle that like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. I need them need their brother.
I'm trying to figure out why he was trying to block that boy mama from getting that money.
Don't he get it if she don't? So, I mean, like if the mom
Now,
side
I'm
don't,
ta- yeah, I
it's
was
not
talking about
there.
I was talking about the GoFundMe, but the same thing with it, he still got to pay that child support.
Yes, sir. But I mean, like with the GoFundMe, I feel like I owe my sister apology for doing it. But like I said, I'm a big sister, and I'm looking at my sister cry. I'm looking at my sister go through stuff. I'm looking at her cry. So, like my sister's strong. When I say my sister's extra strong, she's too strong sometimes. But she was crying, and I couldn't help her. And I'm used to helping her. I'm used to making sure she don't cry. I'm telling her, pop the bike, put a band-aid on, you know what I'm saying? Sneak out the house. I'll stay here so y'all can go sneak out, make sure y'all can get back in type stuff. Like, that was me. And she's sitting there crying and stuff, and like, but nothing I could do. And today, like, even still today, like, man, my heart goes out to my sister. She's strong, but every pot cracks. To my man, by taking my nephew from us, man, I couldn't have never thought that that would happen. And like I always would say to myself, like, I wonder what make her cry. I wonder what make her cry. She stumped her toe. She fell off the bike. Did she lose a game? And it wasn't that because I don't even think she won a game. I mean, like, so like, mm-mm. She wouldn't even play the video games like that. But on the Wii, the bowling and stuff like that, she didn't care about stuff like that. She was just doing it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Family time, spending time with the family. Like that's what she do. You know, to my like birthdays, cake in the face, to my swimming, all that stuff. Like man, skates. I'm going to see my nephew first girlfriend. Really, no kids, no great nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first dance, first car. And I'm pretty sure my sister don't have nothing. I bet you though my nephew would have got it. Like she put herself to the side to make sure they had what they needed. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma said.
Right.
But I mean, like you such a baller. Why come you couldn't help my sister out though? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you couldn't step up? You didn't have to get no money to my sister, nothing like that. She didn't want it. She wants you to take care of your son. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think that his mama would try to like lean him toward that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like there was no care there. It could have been no love there either.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. Like a lot of these people that be up here that keep up the most bullshit, they come from these broken homes, like to the point where it's not even like funny. And then they
My
get up
grandmother
here
raised
trying to
us
act like they
though.
better. Yeah, they want to act like they
Like
better
my
than
grandmother
people. And
raised us. Like we didn't have my mom or no dad. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama had 4 kids, all different dads. So to say broken home, I wouldn't say that, but
yeah.
because my grandmother held it together.
No,
You
I'm
couldn't even
talking
tell that.
about
You couldn't
foster.
tell.
Yeah,
No, no,
I
no.
be
I'm
talking
just
about
saying, like
foster
my
homes and
nephew.
stuff. Yeah, when I say broken homes, I'm talking about foster homes. These motherfuckers be foster kids keeping up all this shit. And look, and shout out to the foster kids, ain't nothing like that. But what I'm saying is that they never came up around their own getting the love and nurturing. You know what I'm saying, from their own people.
And a
And
lot of
then
times
the
that's
ones
all we
they
want.
yeah. And so you got to recognize this right here too. How like when you come from, you know what I'm saying, good stock, you know what I'm saying, or you come from people that care about you, it's things you won't do to the next motherfucker that
Mm, that
you
part.
know what I'm saying, ain't got no harm for you or nothing like that. It's these
Well, you said
motherfuckers
a
up here,
mouthful of them.
yeah, yeah. It's these
Man,
motherfuckers up here perpetrating the most, doing the slimiest, low down shit, and they wanna act like ain't no blood on their hand.
but okay, like let's say if I'm not mistaken, now correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was wasn't it a show of his that he was talking about bragging about putting somebody to work or something like that. I can't remember like the details of it all because when I say made me sick to my stomach, I have to put my mouth a little bit to watch that. Like, come on, dude. Oh my goodness. When I say past disrespectful, that's what I say. Ain't no words to explain some of the stuff that I'm feeling. Like, it's just like you have to be. A lot of people say heartless, but that would mean that you had a heart at one time.
Right.
This mother boy couldn't have, because he would have been there more for, even like my sister when she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gonna act like that's not your son, dude? He kind of looked like you a little bit, even though he favored my sister mostly. And I think that's because of them spending the time that they did together. You know, like
Right.
when I say man, when I say he fucked up for real, for real.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That video game experience is what definitely like made him feel like he got to get it out. He got to get it out the mud. Like I got to do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do what
And,
I got to do
and
because
like
I ain't got nobody.
he probably was sitting somewhere thinking like, which kid, and then he beat me in this game. That one, he gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. I'm like, man, fallen angel.
I noticed that the like the service was the service was after the cremation. Like how many days was the cremation before the service?
A day, if I'm not mistaken. When I say
Hmm.
it was weird to me, like how it went down. Like his mom was all like, "We're gonna make sure you got this. We're gonna make sure you got that, ride, everything. So don't worry about anything. Don't worry about nothing. Okay, just don't worry about anything." Day before, we, you come to me. So how are you gonna get there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just say what I think she said? So we wearing t-shirts and what y'all gonna wear? I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, now. I asked myself, did she say? Cause like, hey, I'm not a good listener. Sometimes I listen, but more I talk more than I listen, so I could be wrong. So I'm like, Pooh, what she say? And man, when I say, baby, I heard it right. I was like, what the huh? So now on top of burying my nephew, my sister got to worry about this too. Now I'm talking about like not a week before now. I'm talking about like the day before, huh?
What?
And here I go again. I'm feeling even bad too because why? I can't help. Like I said, I'm from Huntsville. Like I came up here, like man, same night or whatever. Like, come on, man. Why they do that at?
That's
How you
that's
doing, young
unreal. So
lady?
you
Alrighty, I can't. I'm lying. I could complain. I'm complaining right now. Tell the truth,
That's
it's
say the
funny.
all hey,
devil.
we here for you. We definitely here for you. I I think that I like why I'm trying to figure this out. She's sitting up here real confident that you gonna have a way there and everything gonna be taken care of. Then
No, no, no,
the
no,
day
no, no.
before,
This was my opinion. I could be wrong now. I could be wrong. They didn't expect my sister to come.
what?
I don't think they expected her to come. I really don't. They was probably hoping she didn't come. It's one urn, but it was she was promised to be two. They go one. All right, fuck off right there. All right, okay. So then when she asked, is that him in there? Everybody telling her, no, it's not. That's not the. Huh? So y'all put what the? Okay, now I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but then I'm okay now. So you telling me that that's not him on us up there? That's not the two like the woman said, but that's not him. So y'all got an empty urn up there. Okay, whatever. I was born at night or last night. You got to be kidding me. And so, like I said, when I said my sister held her tongue, did not get disrespectful, did not get ugly, or anything. And I say, man, couldn't have been me. Because when she got home, she was like, hold on now. So if it didn't go like it, she called the lady and she was like, so how was it? Did you do it like you promised me the day before? How you want to do it? And when I say you can just, huh? It's just a simple question, man. Whoa. And then all of a sudden, lost call. I haven't had one of them in forever. All the 5Gs and the 4Gs we got today. What you mean lost call? Lost call my ass. Somebody hung the hell up.
How you doing, young lady?
There you go with that question again, sir.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Well, my name's Keith. I didn't hear your answer the first time. 'Cause
Oh,
there's somebody talking in my ear over here. But anyways, I wanted to extend my condolences to you and to your
appreciate it.
family.
Appreciate it.
You know, I knew Eugene from Seguin. You know,
But you
and
know what Seguin was though, or you know Eugene from Seguin? Have you ever
Eugene
been to
from
Seguin?
Seguin. I know that dude. You know, and we've been in each other's presence before. You know,
I apologize.
and I'm one of the cats. I'm sure Ronnie told you everything that the dude was doing while he was online trying to build himself up. And I'm one of the guys that he was talking about in terms of disrespecting the dead babies and whatnot. You know, and there's nothing funny about that.
It's
You know
not.
what I mean? What you guys suffered is something major. Something major, and it's what every parent feels. Fears. At least any parent that's worth a damn. And what
Mm-hmm.
we heard from you tonight is that homeboy ain't worth a damn. You
Not
know,
at all.
and that's something that the majority of us already knew and were able to figure out, while others,
That's real
turned a
ones
blind,
anyway.
eye to it and a deaf ear. By choice. By choice. They didn't want. They chose to ignore facts. They chose to ignore, all the signs with everything that was going on with this dude and how the way he presented himself in life. You know, it's heartbreaking to hear that he wasn't there for his child the way that he should be. You
He's
know,
not even there for himself though.
what's that?
I said he's not even there for himself. Like I
Right,
would not get on any like social media, anything like say nothing like half the stuff that he was saying. That makes you
right.
look, man, way worse. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to make sure I don't add on to his stuff, like being like him and like trying to belittle somebody. Like you can't build somebody from taking. Man, I'm not gonna build me from taking away from you. I'm not.
yeah.
I'll build me by giving to you, if anything.
Right, right. You know, eh, trying to be his friend. Once upon a time.
Well, you had a
I
hard
would, I
job.
would, I would call him. What's that?
You had a hard job,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah,
Woo-wee.
absolutely,
Almost
absolutely.
impossible.
And which is why I fell back because he was just getting too reckless, you know, and too toxic. So
Hmm.
I saw the real him. I saw the real version of him, and that was unappealing. That's not the type of friend I want to have in my life,
Yes, yes.
But trying to be a friend to a person. I talked to him about his get down, the way he was operating, the way he was talking to certain people, the certain things he was doing, and he cussed me out about it.
Hmm.
So I laughed at him and left it alone. Because people gonna let you know. They're gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? But again, what he did was
Yes,
crazy.
I'm glad
And
hands
it's
on.
like this. It's like this. See, when I tell you that I lost a baby, I lost a baby. Here's his little beanie. Here's his little shorts. His little baby blanket. I keep it with me, and I take it with me wherever I am in the world. I don't live in the United States anymore, but it travels with me all over the world. You know,
That's what's up.
and so telling him as his friend, when you're friends with somebody, you talk about life. And I share some things with him about life. That a friend would share with a friend,
Hmm.
and later down the line, he tried to flip it to use against me to shine me in a bad light. And even went so far as to
Wow.
make up things, even went so far as to make up a whole bunch of scandalous shit. You know, um, but going on other panels talking about he killed my baby, I killed that little motherfucker. I'm the reason that bastard dead, you know, um, doing a 2.5 hour live, dedicated to
Mhm.
disrespecting my stillborn son, you know, um, it was It was
You a
outrageous.
nice man, cause man, I be
Look,
talking to you behind bars.
I don't live in America. I don't live in America.
Oh, really?
I was living in Turkey at the time. You know, I live in
Hmm.
Costa Rica now, so I'm a little closer. You know, I'm just an hour behind you guys as far as time is concerned. You know, whereas before I was 8, 9 hours ahead of you guys. You know, but it wasn't just myself that he did it to, but numerous other people. You know, another fellow whose wife was pregnant at the time. I hope that motherfucking baby die. I hope that bitch dies too. You know, talking about another friend's deceased mother and digging up her body and doing unmentionable things to her corpse. You know, going so far as to go to the graveyard where she was at, to the cemetery where she was at, and taking a picture.
What?
You know, posting it like he was gonna, you know, actually follow through with what he had been saying online. You
So the
know,
level of disrespect that I thought that he had is nothing. Nothing.
there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nothing. You know, I wrote your sister on Facebook just breaking down everything, you know, because I used to tell them, not just myself, but several people used to tell them, hey, karma's real. You might want to chill out. You know, karma's real. It's going to come back to bite you in the ass, you know. And so when we first found out, as a man, I'm going to be honest with you. I laughed. I laughed at him.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed at the situation that now he's in because now the shoe is on the other foot and he's getting back everything that he put out there. You know, all the evil that he put out there, all of a sudden is just hitting them all in the face all at once. You know, and he just disappeared. Just like
Mm-hmm.
that. Disappeared. You know, and I laughed and I celebrated his hurt. You know, so my laughter wasn't directed towards the mother. It wasn't directed towards anybody else in the family. It was solely directed towards him because of every, you know, now, you know, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Hmm.
You know, and the rabbit got a switch on this shit. And he lightened up the scene. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, homeboy fell off and disappeared. But then he
I
made
mean,
a
no
short.
wrong to fall off,
He
but
came
yeah, that was
back
what I'm
on.
saying.
He came back on a couple days later, posted a short, you know, with a picture of his son when he was real small, with his hands on his face, you know, leaning over him. And he said, I would never wish any harm on any of your children. All right. He said, while y'all out there celebrating my 17-year-old son getting shot twice in his face, I would never wish harm on any of your children. But we got hours of video of him doing just that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Doing just that. The countless people wishing death on people. You know, when his mother called him with the news, he was online wishing death on people, you know, talking crazy about people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when he got that call. A couple days before the incident, he was on Facebook trolling another man's mother who has a son that's incarcerated, telling her on Facebook that her son is in prison getting gang raped by men and he's sucking dick and he's this and that. This
Yeah,
is
said he had AIDS.
3 days. This is 3 days before
He
he
told the
found
man
out.
mama told the man mama he was getting fucked and raped and sucking dick in prison and had AIDS.
Yeah, yeah, and that he had AIDS. Yeah. So this is the type of stuff that people had to deal with coming out of his mouth. And me knowing him personally, oh, I was look what Bernie Mac
I
say,
love this
pissed off
face.
to the highest level of pissivity. And
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to personally end that man, you know, on everything I love. And I had, you know, I got people in Texas. You know, I'm from LA. I got people in Texas. You know, I got people in Houston. They My phone was ringing. I live in another country. Cause
Mm-hmm.
where this nigga at? Where this nigga at? Do we know who we talking to? You know, and I would never let my people crash out behind this ignorant motherfucker because
It ain't worth it.
he's
You're not worth
infuriated so many he's infuriated so many people that
it.
it was gonna come. one way or
That's how
another
come it goes. Yep.
from somebody. I just wasn't going to allow mine to do anything. I wasn't going to allow mine to do it. But none of us saw this coming. With Zavion losing his life, and that's tragic. No mother should have to bury their child. And that's why it's so important that parents need to play an active role in the lives of their children and giving them the guidance that they need. Now, yeah, kids are going to make their own decisions because we have free will. Everybody has free will,
But riddle me
but
this right quick. I want you to help me out right here because I want some help with this. My sister says, "So what am I supposed to do now, Mika? What am I supposed to do now?
keep
They took
living.
my baby away from me. What am I supposed to do now? Living?
Keep living.
So you feel like
Keep
I'm
living.
living? You feel like I'm
Keep
living? Like honestly, do you
right
think I'm
now.
living?" Man, I'm like, I've sacrificed and I've done so much where but I can't give up. Only because I know he wouldn't want me to,
You
Yeah,
gotta stay
I'm
yeah.
strong.
like,
That's for strong.
You right now you may feel like you're just existing, and that's
I
normal
don't
when
feel yeah, I
suffering
don't feel like I'm existing. I mean,
suffering
I
through
wake up in
loss.
the morning and it's just I'm man. I say I
Because
wake up, but I open my eyes.
I had to experience it twice. You feel me?
Ooh.
And so I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And that's why I went at them so hard when I went at them. And while other people, it was easy for them to say, "Oh, it's just YouTube, it's just the internet," "Oh,
I
it's
mean,
just a
look,
joke,"
Joe.
but yeah, yeah. See, that's the way he portrayed it when he was asked about it. Oh, it's just jokes. But there's nothing funny about that.
At
Nothing
all.
funny at all, you know. And then the main people who are talking about how I shouldn't get upset or how other people shouldn't get upset, you know, it's because he didn't get the opportunity. He just didn't get to them yet, to
Mm,
disrespect them the same way,
I feel
you know.
that.
Yeah. So everything's hunky dory as long as he ain't on my case.
Mm.
I'm cool with him as long, because he ain't say nothing about me or mine, even though they see what he doing is wrong. So you got people that are kind of, you know, teetotaling the fence. They straddling the fence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, things just got real, real messy and uncomfortable for a lot of people. You know,
I can only imagine.
but again, that's a tremendous loss. And you know, when with myself, making fun of the situation, it wasn't making fun of, you know, towards the mother and her grief that she feels. But mine was more or less, here's some egg in the face of the father, because now you got it coming back and, reality hits hard like a motherfucker. So now what you gonna do? And that's unfortunately that's what it took for him to finally shut the fuck up and get off YouTube.
Or was it just to get the evidence off of YouTube?
Mm.
Oh, he, oh, with him deleting everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when he first deleted everything, we thought, okay, maybe the death has something to do with YouTube. Maybe it was YouTube related. Somebody couldn't get to him and they found his son, because that does happen. I can't get you, so I'm gonna get the ones closest to you to lure you out or to make you suffer. That's a common thing, you know. But
Do you
then
really think
we
he's
saw
suffering though?
the news, the news clipping about it. And it was like, damn, okay, it's something different. But
How can you
again,
steal a car with the keys in the car?
what's that?
How can you steal a car with the keys in the car?
Shoot. It happens at gas stations all the time. Somebody jump out real quick, run inside to pay for the gas, come back out, and the motherfucker done hopped in and took off. We see videos of that all over the internet. You know, I saw a video of that, something like that on Facebook, and the owner of the car, drew down on the dude. and made him get up out the car. You know, so
dude stole the car. What did he do? Walk out the car?
he got up out of the owner saw him, ran back out, and drew down on him. Then the dude got up out the car, you know, put his hands up and started walking away. Whatever the owner told him, the dude walked away, you know, and the owner got up in his shit and he left.
So for
You
my
know,
nephew
there's
not to
been
be
other
able
ones
to be,
where
my nephew has to be
the
cremated,
kids
right?
jumped in the car and just took off, and the owner came out throwing his hands up, you know.
Like with my nephew, they had to cremate him because why? The embalming fluid would not hold, it wouldn't handle. Why is that? Too many holes in the body?
Possibly.
No, it's not possibly. That's what happened. I mean, in any other way would what? We would get to see him. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say it's so much that 3 different people on 3 different occasions described the person who did it, and none of them got the same story. How come my nephew have a hole here?
How many times did they hit the boy?
Say it again.
How many times did they hit the boy?
Man, the embalming fluid would hold. That's why he had to cremate it. And don't you know Brian took a picture of him while he on the cold table and sent it to my niece, man?
What?
Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. Because, you know, that's how sick this dude is.
He had shit.
You know?
I'm telling my niece she would never unsee that. You know what I'm saying? Like she would never fucking unsee that. It was bad enough that my sister got in the car, tried to get my nephew out the car.
Damn.
She couldn't get out the doors, the front side, the passenger side, none of that. She had to climb back through the back. She had my nephew hair on her legs, man. But she was trying to get it, but she had no blood on her at all. No blood? No blood.
Man, oh man.
Man. I'm talking about, when I say they use his loyalty against himself, man. Front whistle all shot up, but the dude shoot from the back. Okay. You know how like when you watch Another 48 Hours, how they put the little cone thing by the bullets and stuff? Why come they didn't have any of that behind where the shooter was shooting at?
Right,
They didn't have not a one? He don't get none? That's kind of weird and strange.
Unless somebody that was there picked up the shell casings, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how many different bullets or shells was it, or what was going on. What?
I'm talking about you finna, they claimed that he was finna go to work, right? So he went in the house to get something. What was it, the AK that you came out shooting with? You finna go to work and you just go in to get an AK and you come out just gunning? And like you worried about your car when you shoot out a tire or something? I mean, you're not gonna shoot up your car. Then what would be the point of you must stopping him? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you trashing the car, so you don't want the car. And anyway, he bagged it in, and so like all my nephew had to do was just go this way, right? He couldn't go that way because why? Somebody that he knew was standing right there, and they didn't want to run over. So he gonna run to the gate? Come on, man. I just been bragging about him all this whole time how smart he is. Really? So you gonna go through the gate instead of going this way? That don't make sense to me. And when I say he was too trusting, we trust everybody. Man, that's crazy. And like everybody was a friend. So if you say, "Hey, Zavion, let's go," blah 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 blah, he riding with you. He riding with you. I'm talking about, man, you got him. I'm talking about took charges for people and all that kind of man, baby. But you never make me believe that the dude behind on the driver's side ain't no bullet holes in the driver's window. But one, right? You got an AK, AK. That's kind of weird again.
I'm from LA. I drove around with an AK in my shit just because, you know, my affiliations.
LA.
And to get down, and to get down out there. you know,
Right,
to
all
go
kind of
with to get
I,
to
nonsense.
where I need
then
to
you
get
had a,
to.
then you had an AK at Laker Clipper practice.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah. I brought my chopper to
Like,
practice too one day, but you know that's all because of the lifestyle that I was living. You know what I mean? So
so my
you
nephew
know,
was there getting gunned down,
it
right?
took it was it didn't take long for us to find out that to realize that Brian was a fake and that he
Mama,
wasn't.
yeah. So I'm talking about there, like my nephew's down there getting shot, right? My sister go back up to the apartment to tell my niece and them that he's in the car with the whoop, right? So my niece calls the police. The lady tells her that they're already on the scene. Not even close. They didn't see no cop. Not a one. Not a one. Not an ambulance. And I could have sworn that every incident, don't know, ambulance come? At least an ambulance, right? Even if they just put the person in the ambulance and drive off with, you know what I'm saying? Like, not an
Yeah,
ambulance. So when the cops come, guess what they kick my
they
niece
supposed
door
to tape
in.
it off. They
They did
supposed to
what?
tape it off and
They kick
start.
my niece door in.
They kicked their door in
Yes.
after the service or before?
No. While my nephew was still in the car. Like he got killed
What?
in my niece's apartment complex, like right there. I'm talking about like right there.
Damn.
And so every time my sister come out the side in the morning, whatever, because she's like the sun or whatever, you can see it. You can see when my nephew got gunned down there.
Again, my condolences to you and your family.
When I say it's
You
crazy, it's
know,
what I'm
and
saying.
I pray that God brings you guys some comfort. It's gonna be a while. But
Oh yeah,
stick together, continue to love each other, continue to
always.
be there for each other.
No other
You
choice.
know,
I wouldn't choose anything else. But I'm talking about you come to the scene because my nephew's over there, right? So why the fuck are you kicking my niece's door in? Not to mention my sister's house got started up way before this happened, right? The same judge that evicted the victims, comes to talk about cremating my nephew, not his name and none of that. Damn. Coincidence? Ain't no such
What?
thing. Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. When I say it's something seriously, man. Mm-hmm. I
hey,
guess
do
the
your
cops
best
told
to
him to
keep
do
your
scratch my back
family
out scratch
together.
too. Yes, sir. That's my job. That's
Do
all
your
I've
best.
been working hard to
Yeah,
my whole
do your
life.
best to keep your family together, young sister. And I'm gonna continue to pray for you and your family.
Please do. Please do.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know,
Come on, man. It just so many different other things that it makes no sense. Like you can't even put it like in there to make it make sense or none of that. Like, what the hell? What the hell? And like the truth's gonna come out though. It has no choice. Cause I won't live. I'm not ready to do it. No sorry, Bob. Cause you're not gonna make my nephew like he's a thief. No, you're not gonna do that. His daddy rich, right? Right? His daddy
Yeah.
got putting everybody to work, right? Nigga, please.
That's what I was trying to figure out. How come he didn't hire him when he employing everybody else? He
But I'm
claimed
like, where did he get the stuff to employ everybody else?
that part.
Everybody
He
already
damn
know
sure they
what it
ain't
was
working for him.
from. Shit,
They
man,
they
baby.
definitely not working for him.
Man, come
Like I
on now.
said, I'm fucking a day labor ready worker up here doing all the goddamn capping, knowing damn well motherfucker ain't even like that. And then, like I said, he'll jeopardize everybody else's life just so he can have 15 seconds of fame.
And to answer this question at the bottom right here, within the ring cameras, yes. But the cops didn't even talk to my sister. She was the first on the scene. And the mom. Huh? I'm gonna repeat that. My sister was the first on the scene. And his mom. And he's a minor. And they still have not talked to her. So you already know that they didn't get the cameras. You know what I'm saying? Man, strange vans in the parking lot. I'm just talking about like it's just too much going on for it to be him trying to steal a car. Come on now. Mm-mm. You can put stripes on a monkey, but that'll make him a zebra. Nope, 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 nope. And for you to try to make your son seem like he was that bad, what the fuck, really? And in parents' eyes, kids can do no wrong. Ain't no man. Look, I give you whooping, you good. You feel me? That just, I don't know, trash. That's all I can say about him. Trash.
Yeah. No doubt about that.
Well, I have. But I mean, like, it's hard to get somebody to listen to us because of like what the news said. And then like another black kid, you know what I'm saying? They got another black kid off the street type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, there they go, messing up their neighborhood again. When I say people stereotype us so much so quick, so like we don't even get that platform to even talk on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get my sister to come on here with me, but like, she just, man, she can't do it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take time for, you know what I'm saying, people to really, you know, get over certain things and stuff like that. And,
Yeah, we grieve
you know,
differently.
yeah, everybody grieve different. So, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely understandable on her end. But we gotta, you know, always factor in the facts. And that's why I'm glad you here to really be, you know, truthful about who he really was and not who they trying to make him out to be, and not who you know, these motherfuckers be online faking and acting like they was just there and acting like they care so much and all this and that. And look how they acting.
Hmm. But I can't say his friends did that though. I was so happy that they when I say they showed up and showed out, man. And like on the way home, my niece's older sister, she took a picture of a cloud. It was the shape of a heart. She said her brother sent that to her. And I believe
Oh,
her
that's
too.
special.
I
Yeah,
believe her like
yeah. That was all him.
mm-hmm.
That was definitely. It's always signs that they gonna be, you know, they're watching your back. You know what I'm saying?
But the biggest sign though, like my sister had a bad tire, right? Like out of the blue, everywhere we went, there's a tire somewhere up against a tree or there. I'm talking about like solid packed up. I'm like, man, Pooh, they've been trying to give us some time, and like, he's trying to make sure we get there. And like, it was just so crazy, mine just and like to talk about it, but not talk about it. It's hard because we had so much love for my nephew. Like when I say we miss him so much, it's not the same. Like my sister is still like my nephew was visiting. First off, he was over there visiting. Who knew that? Who knew that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It was a setup from the beginning. Okay, what nobody say. And you better believe it's gonna come out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I miss my nephew
It's
so much. It's crazy.
yeah. It's too many missing pieces to this puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
With
And broken
too many.
pieces. Don't come out. You can't force that piece right there. Don't care what nobody say. It don't
Yeah.
go there. So you got to change that again. Try something else. Like when I say I don't know how he feel, and I say this, when I said that to say this, he couldn't have felt like anything because you already made my nephew feel like by giving his pictures back and turning your back on him. So therefore, you don't give a damn about my nephew. I'm gonna give a damn my nephew beat me at anything, dominoes or whatever, anything. I bet you he'll never get the pictures I got of him back. I'm not gonna give him the pictures back. I'm gonna try to hurt my nephew at all. That's retarded, dumbass.
Yeah. What was your son's favorite colors?
My sister told him. My sister told him. Now, I'm talking about like they were trying to. What was it? Gray and no silver and gold or something. We was like, hold on, no, not prime favorite color. We talking about Zavion's favorite colors. I'm like, come on, man, really? And so then my sister was like, okay, Mika,
You
just you know what I'm saying, just ask them if they could get put work those colors in some kind of way. And they're gonna say, well, we'll try. Try? What do you mean? This is not for you guys. It's not for y'all. It's not for y'all.
so
It's
you
my
telling me
nephew.
he about to put some Rolling 60 blue and gold colors on the boy, and his favorite color purple.
Oh, he knew him well, huh? Not at all.
He didn't give a damn. He was making it all about himself.
Yep. The whole time. The whole time. Especially like in the service, like this part right here, I'll never forget it because it hurt me so bad to where like I didn't like Brown at all. But now when I say I've never hated anybody, but now I can say this, I have those feelings for him. So they had 4 candles up there. And like everybody's supposed to hit, I light a candle, right? Why he light all 4 of the candles?
What about the rest of y'all?
What about him?
Damn.
What about him? It's like you light all the candles, dude. When I say they gave my sister no acknowledgement at all, man. And the only time it was because it was on the obituary. That's it. She was going and reading it. I bet if she could have read around it, she would have. I bet you she could have, she would have. I've never seen somebody stumble with the easiest words in the world. Like you can't get the words together. Oh, that's right, because you rehearsed it so much and so good to where like, oh, it's not what it say. Okay, so this I gotta say this bad, I gotta say that bad, I gotta say this wrong, I gotta say that. I'm talking about his other kids' names look impossible to say, but you butchered Tamika, you butchered Shaylin, you butchered Massey. Come on now, Massey. See the S is in there, right? Macy.
Was his last name Harris?
Stop it. No, Massey. And they put Davion big. No. They put Davion small, LeBron because it's Brian in there, right? Big, Massey little, and / Harris big. Boy, y'all need to quit. Yo, baby, really? Seriously? Man.
Did they mention Hattie?
Who? No. But no, you know what? To add insult to injury, my mom is still alive, right? But on the obituary, they said that she's one of the deceased ones. Huh? How you gonna just kill my mom like that? How the hell you just gonna kill my mom off? I want to, but I mean, like, damn, really? I was like, wow. And we even told her to fix it. Like she was asking the night before, is this okay? Do you need to change anything? Now, I know you got this one printed out. You got all the rest of them printed out, right? So if we did say we want to change it, what would you change? How would you change it? Now, I know you're not going to waste money and make a whole bunch more. Come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't add insult to injury now. Don't do that. When I say, baby, but I want to be around whenever they get whatever it is they deserve. I got to see it. Please let me see it. I know it's not going to make me feel better, but at the same time, I don't care. It ain't about feeling better anymore. I just want to see it.
I trust to believe. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. You know, it's your job right now to maintain the strength to keep the family going because that was a hard blow. And I'm
And I
so
feel
glad.
bad because I'm using my nieces for it. Like when I say I'm using my niece for that shit, and like it's crazy because they should be the ones crying and stuff, but they are, but they gonna do it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't show us the cries. Like I can't hold it. I'm a crybaby anyway, and like it's so hard to be strong for them, and I know I have to be, but man. And I've had it hard my whole life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been strong my whole life. Come on now. Come on now. Talking about to see my sister cry though. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm talking about they killed so much inside of me. And then my nephew, all that right there. Like, I'm still going through so much right now. Like, it just don't make any sense. And like, I just feel like it's unfair. You talking about fair earlier. And I feel like it's unfair because the world gonna beat you up. The world gonna whoop you done. You ain't got to worry about that. They got them covered. That's why I always tell my niece about everything. Like, treat yourself like the best. Be your own best friend. Because the world gonna beat you up. And when I say I have not, man, I haven't fought a fight yet that I can win. But I'm not gonna let my sister down though, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's the main thing.
It's not even a
That's the main
choice.
thing.
It's not even a choice. I'm talking about, even if I like, I can't imagine how she feel. I tried to, but it don't even much go to that because I lost nephew. That's her son, her baby boy, her last son. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she never ever have another son. She got a tube side, but like, even if so, she never get another Zavion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you just don't make too many of them kids like that. You know, like,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like I said, I was blessed to have him in my life though. That's why I say though, I'm man, my baby man. And if you gone, y'all, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you
Hey,
imagine burying your son, your kid?
and then imagine raising him all that time, and then
By yourself?
like that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't understand what was the whole thing. Like, how could he know that mama took care of that boy? Why would he even play with them ashes like that?
I'm talking about why? Like, you gotta be kidding me. What can you benefit from this? Well, when I said that out loud, I started seeing the answers come around. Like, but if you think it's gonna be where, I don't know, I can't say too much, but you're not gonna enjoy it. You're not gonna enjoy it. I bet you my nephew makes sure you don't enjoy it. I bet you he makes sure you don't enjoy it. You didn't even know him. If he would have got to know him, he would have did that shit. I'm telling you. If Brian would have got to know my nephew, I'm telling you, like, I didn't know he didn't have no enemy but his dad. Ain't that some shit?
Mm-hmm. That just blew my
That's one of the
mind.
ones you look up to. That's one of the ones you look up to because you know they got your back no matter what. Unconditional love. I'm talking about just, wow. Mm-hmm. You have to understand how I feel about this dude right now. The more and more I'm talking, the more and more I think about that, like, gotta be
Yeah, that's
freaking
why I'm
kidding
saying,
me.
yeah. Let me tell you something. Like, that's the whole purpose of this dialogue is so you can maybe we can put pieces together and relieve any kind of tension. But the whole thing is ain't nothing gonna bring it back. But at the same time, closure and understanding are definitely helping a part of the healing. I feel so fucked up to the degree where
It should forever be an open wound.
yeah, and then you know what I'm saying. You try to you hear people talk about tough love, but that's not what tough love is. This
It's
is
the
flat
not.
out disrespect. Yeah, this is flat out.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you, disrespect. I'm jealous of my
Yes,
kids. I wish I never had. Yeah, like this is some of the worst shit you can think of.
that's crazy. I couldn't imagine it. Somebody,
I'm telling you.
man.
I'm telling you now. Like when you when you carry yourself, you want to put a energy out there where people want to be around you. Good people with good intentions. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so
But you can't never tell though, you know.
exactly, you
'Cause
can't
I
tell no
smile all
more.
the time, but they
And
don't
these
know what you
motherfuckers
got
so
in my
fake.
head.
Yeah, you can't tell no more because they so fake. They'll get up under you. They'll act like they care. They act like they with you. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something cold blooded. When I got down there and met that dude, man, he was so happy to see me and shit like that. But let me tell you how cold it was. He kept telling me I'm going to cross him. I'm like, what are you talking about? Out of nowhere, he'll stop conversations. I know you're going to cross me. I know you're going to cross me like the rest. I know you're going to do this. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm
Comparing
saying?
you to his
I'm out
old
there,
ragged ass.
yeah, I'm out there trying to do an interview. The whole time he up here setting me up for this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to have me fucked up.
Yep. I'm
So
telling you,
I
me and
can
him got into
imagine.
it one time, and I just backed away from him. Like old dude said, like, all it takes is one time. I mean, you're not gonna have all these extra chances to do this. No, no. Somebody, he's talking about my dead grandmother. Baby, most of the time I don't worry about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let it make it type stuff. Don't get no trouble behind it. I'm like, okay. Man, into my life. he keep cussing his mama out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know he don't, man. Like, my mama ain't never really did nothing for me, but I would never cuss her out. I would never belittle her with words. You know what I'm saying? Turn around and walk away. I heard it that way, you know? But just like, call out kind of bitches and hoes and shit. Nah. Even though that's what I'm thinking. But like I said, we was raised right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was raised with that instinct and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't do a lot of stuff. Like, I still today don't do a lot of stuff because I feel like my grandmother watching. And like, I don't know if she can whoop me from from heaven, but I'm not gonna test
Yeah, I
it.
know what
I'm
you
not
mean.
gonna test
Yeah,
it.
it's something to slow
Nah.
you down.
Heck yeah. Like, I
I'm
never
gonna tell you
wanted to be
something.
nothing more than, like, when I say I'm proud to be an aunt, and it's weird because National Aunt Day is 2 days before my birthday. But he got a fucked up part. My nephew got murdered 2 days after my birthday. That's what's up. Come on, man. I'll never see my birthday the same ever again. Man.
It's like I said, no words can bring him back, but in time, what I'm saying, you can deal with things a lot better, and what I'm saying, you'll realize, uh, people be, with you a whole lot more after they passed than they was before. So it's like, you just got to keep him, alive in you. Now that I think about it, on everything with the games that Hoko was playing, it might be a good reason that he didn't stay over there. Cause like when I went over there, the dude had a faulty bathroom door that wouldn't close. He didn't have no shower curtains. It was all kind of weird shit going on in there. Um,
A cover for other stuff.
a couple, exactly. And
My nephew seen all those stuff. Why you think he want to stay over there? He might have blamed it on the game, but I mean, like, dang. Like, when I say he wasn't there, though, he was with his friends. You know what I'm saying? So what's that mean? You've never spent no time with your dad ever. Then all of a sudden you get the opportunity to, and then you go to your friend's house? I'm just saying. Like I said, he wasn't no dummy, though, you know? That's crazy. That is freaking crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, that situation with that Xbox, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you something. It's just I saw that Xbox and it was something. Listen, when I was over there, I saw that motherfucker and it was just something about that box. Like I didn't even. It was just like don't even like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it was like I'm serious. I could feel the energy off of that box. I could feel it, and I'm talking about when I heard that shit the first time. I already knew what the motherfucker was talking. I was like, what? Because it keep on that it always listen. For some reason, that Xbox just always popped up in my head after that. Like you know what I'm saying? I never knew what it was about, but it would always just flash. That's what it was the whole time. I never knew that puzzle would be that. Like that's what that was the whole time. Cause I was like, why do I keep that? Why that Xbox keep popping up like this?
My nephew's trophy.
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy. Man.
Yeah. I like I said, I truly
But I'm gonna thank you though. I'm gonna thank you. Cause
no
had I
doubt.
not I don't even know who reached out to my niece, but like she sent me the your whatever, and I'm thinking to myself, how can I get this dude to know that, you know what I'm saying, like we're here? Because had it not been for that, like we probably would just melted into the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when I said they didn't acknowledge nothing of us, like that was crazy. Like, okay, now there's mom and dad. Now you can have a mom but not a dad, but you can't have a dad without a mom. I know they said you get kids from a rib and all that, whatever. You can't have no during baby from no rib. You can't make no man from rib. I went to
Yeah.
health class. I said that Bible stuff, man. They something else with that. No.
Well,
Nope,
you
nope,
know
nope,
how that,
nope, nope.
yeah, you know how that go.
You can tell me anything, but that don't mean I'm gonna believe it.
That part.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And then, on top of that, you got to think about how these undercovers work too, like these confidential informants and shit. You gotta understand, like,
I think that's unfair to
for
me because
yeah,
why in the heck do I have to lower myself, my mind to think like a criminal?
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking about,
exactly,
what?
yeah, exactly. And look, look. When I was saying that, I was being metaphoric, but
Mm-hmm.
in theory, yeah, in theory, what I mean is that you think life going this way when it's all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Going on that you don't even be knowing
But would you
what
ever
made.
thought that your daddy would hurt you? Could you ever think that?
Not until you see it.
That's it.
Not until you see it.
Like most of them, they just disown you. You know what I'm saying? Like let you go on your little merry way. Go on out there and you have at it. But for you, man, I would never have it said. But I don't have a mean bone in my body, and like I'm pretty sure me and my sister gave that to my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Because like my sister is like that to a certain extent. And it's only because of the crap that we done been through. You know what I'm saying? Like we know how to just like, whoa, pump the brakes. My nephew didn't have any brakes. He had no brakes. He's only 17. He was still learning and teaching. Crazy. Why would you do that to my nephew? I'm talking about overkill. I'm talking about wow. He wasn't gonna tell nobody.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna tell
I-
nobody. He whooped your ass in no damn game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my heart is broken. Somebody,
Yeah.
ooh, mm-hmm.
Yeah. A
Man,
lot of yeah. Like I'm serious. A lot of people right now is just like they knew he was sick, but they didn't know he was this sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that people still ain't gonna even care, like, that's why I say you got to like really just like recognize, like, it's a whole new generation of scumbags out here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm one of them guys too. I got a big heart. Like if anything was done, I could try to correct it. But if I see there's no chance to, make amends, or people just really hate you, and you know what I'm saying, you got to stay away from that. And you
mm-hmm.
know, but it just really hurts when it comes from someone you love. So I know
Or just
for a
begin to
fact,
like,
like, yeah, like, what I'm saying, somebody you want the most for, or of, and they put that knife in your back. That does a lot. That'll do a lot to anybody.
mm-hmm. He was just a baby. And he was just a baby.
Yeah, just a kid. Just a kid. Under 18, and I just really feel that if
Like to me, I feel like if the police or whatever, and they try to manipulate it and make it seem like something else, then it's way more than what we thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I can't explain it really. But like, who working for who here? And then we're in Houston, and then my niece's apartment gets broken into. Huh?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why? You don't think they've been through enough?
That is
And it wasn't like
crazy.
they were like if I did amateur stuff like kick the door type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. I'm talking about my niece is scared to be at home, and And it's supposed to be getting easier, but it seems like it's not even close to getting easier due to the dumbass shit that's happening after the fact. It's like, how do you evict the victim? So you mean to tell me if I live over here in the apartment complex and somebody come and shoot my house up, I got to be the one to leave?
Mm.
And like this right here has made me, when I say my understanding to stuff is, man, when I say I don't have understanding. When I say I don't understand a whole bunch of stuff now, it don't make sense to me. Like I thought I was with some of the smart ones. Like now I'm just like, maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Cause it like if you don't,
A
if you
lot of
don't know,
what the
you
whole
can't
thing
win.
is, how the hell you gonna understand all this whole James Bond shit going on?
I say I'm really done with it. I don't, man, but I gotta be there for my nieces. My nieces, my
Yeah,
nephews. I have great nieces and I have great nephews. I'm talking about, and I know my nephew wouldn't want me to like just do like what I feel, how I feel. Like I'm trying to shake this from the skunk, but like it's so hard. It's hard to my man. That's why I'm there for my sister, man, because I know who we. Mm, mm, mm. So yeah, if y'all could pray for my sister, I really would appreciate it. I really would.
most definitely. Yeah, because I could imagine she taking it way harder than you.
Heck yeah. Tell you, I grew up with my sister. I might have seen her cry once, twice, but we were kids then. We grown. Man, when I say they did something to me on the inside, all the way out, like my body hurts, like in spots, like I ain't think you get hurt in the spot right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't do nothing. My hands are tied. Like my whole life, I've been trying to make sure she's good, make sure she don't have to go through no pain and stuff. And I feel like I failed her and me, kind of, sort of. Like it's crazy. And then my brother and them talk about some other dumbass man. Y'all see my sister hurting. Don't call her with no dumb man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about self. Everybody always worried about they self and they self only. I need a little bit of that. Come on, give me some of that. Cause I mean, damn, something gotta give. I want to be self. I want to be selfish just a little bit.
Yeah, just hey look, hey look that just a bit, just to feel how it feels to be that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm telling you, it's a lot of selfish, heartless motherfuckers out here. Like no doubt
Oh,
about it.
shit. Thanks to my grandmother, I'll never be heartless. And I'm mad at her because of that. But man, selfish, please just give me a little bit, just a little bit. I just want to taste it one little bit. Just let it sprinkle on my sandwich. Man,
I'm letting you know now. Like it be so much larceny and backstabbing going on, man.
I walk backwards, so you can't. Nope, nope, nope. Talking about man, friends. Huh? What does that mean? What the word mean? I'm talking about that's it. All I'm man, my family is that. I'm seeing my homegirls. Well, supposed to be homegirl. She messed up with her best friend. Man, when I seen that, all I can do is just tuck my tail between my legs and pew. So I know I'm next. I know I'm next. You barely know me, so what you gonna do to me? Oh no, I'm not gonna give you the opportunity. Oh
That part.
no.
That part.
And like when I was
That
growing up
part.
in high school and stuff, I'm talking about I was so into people, love people, love people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to know this person, get to know these people. Now, I'm good. Y'all can have it. I'm good. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I like being alone. Something I'm not scared to be, and I love it. So my man, I call my nephew them up. How you doing? I love you. Sometimes I don't even call him. I just text. I love you, just out of the blue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I still have a job to do. I still gotta be aiming. It's just so hard though because my nephew's gone.
How do you feel
I don't.
with yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a real fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't have no feelings on it because like that'll just make it even worse.
hmm Like I'm trying to, I've been trying to leave my personal stuff to the side. You know what I'm saying? Me and his relationship or whatever, and like really just focus on my sister. But like when she started crying, I cried too, and then we both cried harder and harder and harder. So I feel like I'm making it worse, kind of, sort of, I guess, maybe. But I would not leave her though. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. She don't have to feel bad with me beside her. I
Yeah,
love my family, man. I love my sisters, my nieces. Crazy. I never get to hold my nephew again. Except a little bit early, put some of his ashes in. And somebody about this big. About this big.
that's what I
Oh
was
my
trying to figure out. Like, what's
this
that
big.
about?
My
Like,
nephew's way bigger than that. Come on, man.
what was that? A keychain?
You feel me? What they call it? A seat cake? A cape seat? What was it?
Yeah,
How to say that? Safe keep. That's it.
say
Come
key.
on,
Yeah, say
man.
key. Yeah,
Mm-mm. And like, she don't even know if it's acid in there for real, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't even open it. She couldn't even stomach to open it. Which I understand completely. I don't think I can either, but wouldn't you just like to know? So,
yeah.
would you like to know? I mean, just like, just somebody just tell you to just eat to calm your thoughts and your head and spinning and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, that has to have crossed her mind. It had to have, because I know it did mine. I'm like, yeah, it's a little heavy because that's the material they use, but is my nephew really in here? Because what we wanted to do was get a necklace and put some ashes in me and the sisters. Like, it wasn't even possible on our end. But for y'all to give my sister just that means the rest of the family got what they wanted. They didn't even know my nephew though. That's the fucked up part about it though. Like they can't tell me nothing about my nephew, but yet he gets to reap the benefits of my dead body. Mm-mm. No
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. I just felt like that. I felt like that was one of the most disrespectful acts that could have happened during that situation, where
Mm-hmm.
he take advantage of a situation like that.
But I mean, it covers his asses on a lot of levels though. If you think about it,
Hmm.
he get to play that my son dead card a lot, and all the ugliness that he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he just don't know. Somebody go eat him up behind it, just like he's been doing people.
Hey, you got an echo.
Now they want to talk.
Yeah, they've been trying to get on for quite some time. I give their
Hey, what's up
condolences.
with it?
What's going on?
Nigga, I don't know nothing about no condolences. What's up? What neighborhood real go? Hey, I'm squashing all beef, nigga, with you and that nigga. That shit over, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you ain't getting no money, I don't give a
Oh damn. I appreciate that. Thank you. But let me let you know. Really, you got to just peep that he's within you now, and you know what I'm saying. You got to maintain that strength for everybody else. Uh, I like I said, I hate that it had to come to this right here, but you can imagine, you know what I'm saying, when you got somebody, you know, brainwashing the youth. brainwashing people on YouTube and stuff like that. Like you ain't really giving nobody no option but to do bad things to try to get respect from you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Cause you up here perpetrating a tough guy online, you making everybody else do harmful acts to themselves and everybody else
But you the tough
to
guy.
get to get some respect from somebody who ain't even worth respect.
But I mean, if you work for him, you got no choice.
That part right there, and that's the whole thing too. A lot of the stuff I seen like that was going on, like it was basically like a lot of renegade, and it was a lot of like just bottom feeders, like some of the lowest
Mm-hmm.
self-esteem individuals that what I'm saying you think of. And what was going on was they was like forming a union
Mm-hmm.
to dirty Mac and hate on other people. And it was like I couldn't, what I mean, me knowing who I am, I can't be a part of that like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't
Hell
get down like,
no.
you feel me? I don't get down like that.
Besides, I want to sleep at night.
You feel me?
I love to sleep. That's my shit.
Um,
Something they ain't been able to do in a long time. So every time
yeah,
I
cause
close
like,
my eyes, I see my nephew.
yeah, because I'm telling you now, like it be so many like distractions. You feel me?
Mm,
It be so many distractions going on. That's why we got to maintain identities of who we are. You know what I'm saying? We got to maintain the identities of what we know and the ones we love and cherish, because a lot of these people don't give a damn and they'll play on you, me, anybody the
yeah,
for
man.
50 for 15 seconds.
But I mean, he's not gonna even get it 15 seconds though.
Hmm.
So that was for nothing.
That was for nothing, and that's the point. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people don't give a damn because what they looking for and the people they work for, their job is to corrupt other people for them to do things or admit things or to say things or to confess things. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mm-hmm.
more sacrifices that come with it, the more publicity that they can get. So here they feel, and then on top of that, if it's money involved here, they'll cut. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they getting, but they getting rid of killing two or three birds with one stone.
Yes, huh?
So you understand me? So you got to always recognize like how it is. How was he acting at the funeral?
Oh, nonchalant. Like he just didn't give a damn at all. Like he was just talking to his friends and just and you wouldn't like let's say if you was a stranger walking in, you wouldn't say that's your dad right there because he's crying or because he feel bad or because he's showing his emotion. And then when I say, baby, mm-mm-mm. And that's why I said I had to distance myself from him because I already had something for him, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'd have got any close to him, oh, so like, man. But I guess he felt it too because he was dodging me too, though. So you know what I'm saying? Like, mm-mm. But every dog got his day. Yes, sir, Bob.
Hmm.
And he is a dog. 50 kids, come on now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They wanna know how was your sister relationship, how y'all relationship was with Texas Red.
Who is Texas Red? Talking about his mama.
Red. Yeah.
She's a great faker. Like, and I could be wrong, but if you laugh and get cut it off or joke and just I don't know, like my sister try to I guess she tolerate her. I mean like she's not that bad now, but it's kind of really hard to explain because my sister see through her, but at the same time, like when I say my sister was more like that's my son's granny, that's my son granny, that's my son granny. Like you would hear her say it, talking herself into like not, you know what I'm saying, like disrespecting the type stuff. Like I don't know,
She
and
making herself believe it.
yeah, 'cause I mean, like she's not
Yeah, I know. I know.
she's not a
Yeah,
pleasant person. I
yeah,
mean,
she making herself believe something that she wanted to be when in actuality it ain't that.
man, she's too conniving. Like I I don't want to, but I think it'd be best to know some of the swoops and loops and come around and see. I don't even know how to say the word. What is it? Like the beat the system type shit. Like I guess it'd be okay to have it embedded in your mind. I guess I don't know, but that don't mean you have to do it. Does that make sense? Like just because I know how to
Yeah,
steal chips don't mean I'm gonna go in the store and steal chips. If I know how to get
right.
money from the government, don't mean I'm going to play tricks and get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a possibility that I get caught.
Well, you know that's the wrong person to ask about some, playing tricks with the government. You know, she got caught up in a big time,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, multi-million-dollar scam. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not saying she was the, getting all that money, but she got caught up in a big time welfare fraud scam in Texas, and her son was out here bragging like she was this queen pin, and he was a king pin, and they had all this money and
That's the
all
movie
this.
scene stuff. But I mean, like when I met him, he was a rapper.
A what?
A rapper. Oh shit! What he went for Macy's and rapping gifts or something? Boy, stop. If I'm not mistaken, he had a CD.
He had a
If I'm not
CD.
mistaken, I think that's what my sister said that he told her, like he was from Vegas or some shit like that. Like that's crazy. I just now that you mention it, yeah, he was a rapper.
What?
He made too good to be. He like, I mean, shit. Damn, I forgot all about that. I should have got an autograph or something. Dang,
Yeah.
I was in the
Yeah,
presence of a
yeah.
rapper.
So you
Slipping.
telling me? So you telling me the nigga? Cause look, man, this is unbelievable. So you telling me this motherfucker was acting like he up here perpetrating rapper now? Like I told you,
Man,
when I met the motherfucker, he was perpetrating. He was a film producer. Like he do film.
mm, I forgot all about that. You saw right, he was a rapper.
Yeah.
Somebody had a CD and everything. I mean, I know you can go to the whatever and get some copies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, today you can be anything you want to be. YouTube fixed everything. When I say go certified to be anything, and he put on his title rapper. That's crazy. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like with my sister, right? For her to believe that, that just goes to show like how Zavion was too trusting. Believe anything.
Mhm.
That's messed up. Mm. So would he trade rapping in for YouTube stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, he traded the rap. Look, he traded the rapping in. Now now he look. He traded the rapping in back in the O's. Then when the tens came, he started acting like he was a film producer, like he doing films and making moves and shit with niggas and shit. But he getting these same niggas locked up. The same niggas on these shows, on these the films and shit. They set motherfuckers up and get niggas. He set motherfuckers up, get motherfuckers locked up. Then
Damn.
he he putting out these
Man, them
shows on
better
you.
one poppers.
I'm trying to tell you, so look, he up here showing them on his show, but he can't post them because these same niggas up here saying they looking for him about that bullshit because they know he, you know what I'm saying, he was the law setting them up.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, man, this dude up here, like when I tell you, when I think about chameleons and snakes. Like, don't get me wrong, they all luxurious animals, you know what I'm saying? But in the aspect of them being sneaky, conniving, low down, you know what I'm saying, backstabbing, maggot motherfuckers and shit like that, venomous, you know what I'm saying, poison mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's him. Like, this guy is a pure, what you call, like, he's an actor for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a bad, he's a bad actor. Like, he one of the motherfuckers, he want to be a motherfucker. Man, he go around talking about how he suck dick all day and want to fuck niggas and all these, like,
yeah. Like, now, if I wasn't gay, I would never say any indication of me looking at a dude's booty or messing with him. None of that. I'm not gonna dig you up so I can fuck you. No. Like, I'm like, huh? So he meant that with all his heart. I'm gonna dig you up.
Yeah, this motherfucker talking about he'll suck a nigga dick, all kind of shit. Like, this motherfucker, like, it's one thing now you talk about punking nigga, but damn, you say you gonna suck you done suck the, you know what I mean? Like, all this old shit, like, like, the guy is special education. And
so
the more and more
fighting the wrong way, maybe we need to get him some help.
Well, the whole thing is, from my understanding, this is his job. But nevertheless, though, for them to be putting this type of shit out to fuck with people online, like, like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, that goes to show you what this shit is about. They got motherfuckers. Yeah, this motherfucker lured niggas over, acting like he gonna help them with some film. And, man, motherfucker got rigged ass bathroom doors. Motherfucker got no curtains on the shot. Like, what the fuck? Who in the hell got multiple bathrooms, but the ones with the shower, like one with the tub, you ain't got no shower curtain. Then the door don't close right. It open up every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is really going on? So, in a way, when you talk, when you say how, when you speak on how he was so quick to get rid of him, in a way he could have been trying to save him from something else.
Like,
I don't know. I think he's a sick individual.
Yes, he is.
I think he's a sick individual.
And he gonna suffer for real. Somebody like, man. So I said I just want to see some of it, just a little bit of dab on there. Give me to see a little bit. I just don't understand how did you come up with this stuff? Like, you just sitting at home and just.
See, you can play games with a child that you can't play with a grown man.
Yep.
You understand me?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Like, I had this homeboy, he was a pedophile on paper, whatever, and so he tried to convince me that he's not. Okay, well, your picture says different. You got the same background right there. So I gave it to him, and so, like, the soda that I have, I'm trying to steal it. I don't want it. I can't believe, like, why you like. I'm gonna change it. I don't want to say why, because I've been saying it a lot, like, and I'm guessing that I'll never see the answer. So, I mean, like, who really pays attention to a lot of stuff that they do? And, like, I know it's because they be up all the time. Like, I don't try to do that.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I think that's one of the most atrocious acts that a father could do to a son. But like I said, when you got these narcissists, jealous, and sneaky conniving, you know what I'm saying? Like, trap setting motherfuckers, man, anything liable to go down.
Mm-hmm. That's with the right crowd. Yes, sir, Bob.
Anything liable to go down. You know what I'm saying? I I can imagine being young and your daddy online being a jackass and talking all that tough ass shit, and you trying to get your approval from him. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get some
Mm-hmm.
respect. Cause you gotta think about this. Motherfucker say that crazy shit online. Imagine what he'll say to a motherfucker behind the scene. If they'll talk crazy online about killing people, kids, mamas, and all this so wild shit,
Mm-hmm.
imagine what they'll say or what they'll do behind the scenes. That part being who he is online and offline, same guy. Same guy. So, you know, like I said, I really I'm glad you could come on and we gonna do another we're gonna do another show. We're gonna schedule up another time. You know, it done got late.
Oh, I miss my
Uh
nephew, y'all.
I already
I know we
know.
get to beat him in Madden again, man.
Look, no. Hey, look, we go keep it. We gonna keep everything alive, and you know what I'm saying. We gonna represent. Look, I we gonna keep that. We gonna keep the man. What that was his game. That Madden. That was his favorite game.
Only because he was building up to beat me. Like I'm telling
Yeah.
you, man. Like one time when I said that nigga they in circles around me. Oh, I'm talking. It got to where like I ain't want to play him. I wasn't gonna play him no more, man. That's why we have to get in other games, and we got that on Wii, bowling and track and field. Man, me and my sister woke up solo next morning. I'm
So
talking about,
yeah.
man, and he just come over and do it so easily. I'm talking about just legit. Oh, telling me that he was extra talented. Like he probably had my talent too. When I say he just, man, no matter what he touched, no matter what he touched, no matter what he touched, man.
hmm One thing for sure, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I'm glad you could come on and we could dialogue.
You too.
And
Thank you again so very much.
yeah, and I'm telling you, we're gonna do updates. We're gonna stay close. And this ain't the first and this ain't the last time you that you know what I'm saying we're gonna get together. Um, I want, like I said once again, our rest in peace, Zavion Massey, and prayers
And like,
with y'all family.
before I go though, I gotta say this one thing. I don't know why I keep popping in my head. And one
Uh-huh.
time, my niece, his little his sister right beside him, right? They went to school together pretty much the whole time. And my niece come to me and she said, "Amy, I need your help with something." And I was like, "Huh? Y'all usually help me do the math. I mean, like, that new stuff, She said, "I usually get to beat up all the bullies that be bullying Zavion, but this one too big. Ooh, he's too big." And I'm like, "Huh? So how big you gotta be? What you mean y'all getting bullied and stuff, huh?" Like he was a square. Like I'm saying, like a great kid. Like no man, no problems out of him. But when I seen this big ass dude, you trying to fight my nephew? Look, you sure right. I tell you what, I'm gonna do it old school on your ass. I waited for him out of school. And when I said my nephew messed it up, I told my nephew, "Do not call me Annie." The first thing came out of his mouth was Annie. Now I can't beat no dude up. I'm talking
Damn.
about, I beat up a little girl for him. I'm talking about, I
Yeah.
picked up this little boy and threw him in the ditch for my nephew. You're not gonna put your hands on my nephew, baby? Mm-mm. That was my baby there. Still is, but just man.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we go. Hey, listen. I'm telling you now. We go. Hey, look. We gonna keep this dream alive, and we gonna stay close. and you know what I'm saying, we gonna get things together and support whatever you got going on. Um, you more than welcome to hop up here any given time, any given day, any given night. You know, you
Just
more
pray
than welcome.
for us.
Yeah, you more than welcome to get up here. You know what I'm saying? I know it had got late, and the whole thing is the last thing I want. You know what I'm saying? That you done been dozed off and done fell asleep over here while we talking and stuff. So I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm we gonna do it.
That
We
must
gonna
mean
do
y'all,
another.
that makes y'all good people then. Because I mean, like for me to be
Yeah,
a
that's what
person
I'm saying.
to speak,
Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I say we gonna do another. We gonna do another one. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And you know what I'm saying.
I
You
mean,
know,
somebody
just
could talk to
progress.
my sister, then come on here.
Yeah, and that look, and that hey, look for sure right there. Cause one thing for certain, that can't be denied. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, you gotta always remember. You know what I'm saying? He within you now, and you know what I'm saying. You know, he more with you right now than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you always remember that. You know what I mean? You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
That's just yeah. Always remember that.
I can't never
Mm,
forget. It's my baby.
yeah,
But I want to thank you guys though. Just pray for us though.
no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And
You
come
know,
on,
so
I got to give you a props though. When I say one of the realest,
yeah, stay
keep
silent.
being you.
Yeah, I stay silent. I stay silent. Like, and even I done seen people do me so dirt up here and lie on me and all kind of stuff, man, hate me like that. I still stay silent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I still stay silent during the whole time because that's the only thing I know. And at the end of the day, I know that I'm righteous and I know I mean well. So I don't get caught up under their spell with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
That part. They
And
just
you know what
hate
I
you
mean?
because they ain't you.
They hate a nigga. They ain't a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like that for quite some time. And so, like I said,
So you get used to it,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but motherfucker be biting.
huh?
You know, hey, these motherfucker be. Mika, when I tell you they be biting me and
Mm-hmm.
going on their show, trying to talk like me, doing all kind of shit, and then be
Quit making it
then
look so easy and so good, and they wouldn't have to
yeah,
fight.
you know what I'm saying? Then they be trying to dog a nigga out, all kind of shit. Like I ain't never I'm talking about like. Damn, like it ain't like they ain't like the '80s, you know what I'm saying? Where they still had
Oh man.
love for a nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Now they hate real niggas. They be cherishing fake niggas and shit. So I don't fit
Mm-hmm.
in with pussy motherfuckers. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I want this to be known. If you still fucking with that hoe ass nigga after hearing this, and it's just straight up facts, delete your motherfucking self from my shit. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't know what the fuck game six talking about up in here.
Yeah.
Take my right. Like, what the hell you talking about game six? What the hell you like? I don't know. Hey, look, anybody fucking with that bitch ass nigga, get the fuck up off my shit. And don't
Real
come back.
nigga stuff.
Straight up. Straight up.
Free.
The game is
Yes,
over.
sir.
Game over. The game is over. Get that piece of shit the fuck off my shit.
For
I,
real,
I
for
don't
real.
block all that. I don't look at it. I don't know what the fuck being said. I don't give a fuck what the fuck being said. What I'm telling y'all is, if you supporting that trash motherfucker, don't support me. Get the fuck away from me.
For
Period.
real. I don't want no demonic spirits around me. No, sir.
Because it ain't nothing but the same narcissist. It's gonna be the
Yep.
same narcissist, gonna be the same sicko, gonna be the same shiesty, selfish bitch. Go fuck nigga, all that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, for any questions that wasn't asked, we'll do a round two or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Another time. But
And I will
at the end
answer
of
any questions. I don't
the day,
mind.
for the ones who had questions, for the ones who was thinking about this, for the ones who was concerned about this, you hearing it from the aunt, just like a sister, just like a second, third mother or something. You hearing it for somebody who knew him personally, not
Yes.
somebody who faking because they got
Pretending like I
other
got some pictures and shit.
yeah, yeah, because they got other
But think about it. He ain't got those pictures no more, though.
uh,
He came back to my nephew, so he ain't got nothing. Nothing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't had nothing. He gave it all back to his son, but then how you have so much to get to the police? Come
That part. Baby. Hey, he trying to
on.
do a job well done. Leave that man alone.
That part.
He trying
That
to get a
part.
raise. He trying to get a raise
Yeah.
or something.
Trying to get a raise off his own.
Yeah, he fighting for the wrong team though.
Hey, look, trying to get a raise off his own so he can buy some more fake subscribers for YouTube. The fake
Yes.
it.
Or
I'm
the
telling you,
pretend
man.
keys that he got. The Great Pretender. That's what his name should have been.
The Great Pretender. That's a fact.
Yes,
The
it
great,
is.
the Great Pretender. That is the one. That is the one. That is the one. Boss Claus, salute. They say bring your sister so she can get some support too.
Sure will.
Yep.
Sure will.
We're gonna definitely have something else going on. But in the meantime, between time, we're gonna figure that out. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, you're more than welcome anytime, any given day, any
Oh yeah,
moment.
I got the number.
You
I
know,
got your number.
yeah, and you
What
know
can
what
I
I'm
say? I
saying, we
got
go.
your numbers.
Yep. That's why I say, look. That's why I say, look. We go. Hey, look. We gonna keep it going up. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of stuff going on this year. And you know what I'm saying? We'll get you out there, you know what I'm saying? You more invited, you know what I'm saying? I got some stuff going on in the hills, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood and stuff like that. So go get you out there and stuff like that. Gonna be a lot of good shit going on this year. So, you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned, stay
Oh yeah.
down, you know, everything gonna be up. Don't even trip. Don't even sweat none of that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I mean? Just look, let the universe do what it do. And you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna do it.
You gonna see how it go. 'Cause like, you don't get good luck being shitty like this, especially to your children. You know what I'm saying?
I just noticed how you got the at the bottom right, like it's going at the bottom. That's how I got your cash app, huh? When I
Yeah.
mentioned you.
Yeah, I got my pages and the cash. Hey, y'all hit that cash out. Money sign Roni Boo One. Hit that cash out. Money sign Roni Boo One. Like and subscribe, SendaRoni. Like and subscribe, only SendaRoni. Like and subscribe, OG Smokelink.
Yep, I did that though. I snuck it, put it on in there. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm. And look, we're gonna get all the support, everything coming in. Whatever come in tonight, you know, that's going to Mika and that's going to their family and everything like that. So
God.
whatever y'all do, y'all handle y'all business and make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all hit that like button, run it up. We had
And we got
a
to get my
solid.
sister from out that apartment. We got to get my sister and my niece from out that apartment.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
And
must.
yeah, and I'm gonna definitely be, you know what I'm saying, campaigning for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to the right
Yes.
people, and see what's going on. And you know what I'm saying, we're making moves around here, man. And you know, at the end of the day, this show right here is necessary. So all the rumors, all the lies, all the treachery,
Yes.
and look, and this just one child.
Just
So
one.
just one. One, like I said, it's many more, and I'm pretty sure they got similar dealings with this trash.
I bet.
So yeah, like it's not even a question. Not even a question.
But we're
This
gonna get
ain't
them
even
together though. We're gonna get them together. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, not even a question. So you
Yes.
know, yeah, we're gonna make something happen. I'm gonna definitely send this episode in to some sponsors, man. You know what I'm saying, and see what we can get up. You know what I'm saying, because like you know the news articles ain't doing no justice, and if they got so much to
No.
say, they got so much to say on the news. Why they ain't contributing to that? You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
You
you know what
know,
I'm
like
saying?
the apartment lady, right? The one who worked there at first, she was so helpful. She gonna tell all this shit. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to say this. I'm gonna say that. I got you. I got you. Now you ain't no help. Damn, they got to you too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they got to you too. I'm talking about it was a dude that lived across the way. He said that he was the only witness, right? So what happened to you? Did you just say fuck it, you quit? You just changed your mind? I mean, damn.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, look,
I
the guy,
don't
hey,
know.
look, the men in black came in and flashed that motherfucker. Now he don't.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
understand me?
sir. Ooh, I do. Yes, I do. When I say, man, this shit goes deep, man, this is deep. So y'all,
It's
man, stay tuned, please. Y'all make sure we get to the end of this for real.
facts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mick, I appreciate you coming on. I'm
Oh
gonna
yes,
end the
anytime.
live. Mm-hmm. Salute. Much love and
Alrighty.
respect. You know what I'm saying? Um, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Uh, Caramel, Boss Claus, 448 Yo, Stay True, OG Heat Stroke. Federal, Scott Lane, Stone C drunk ass came in. Uh, Amber Wesson, salute. Frank White, Gang 6, Amani, King V, Boss Claus, Neighborhood Real, Devin Smith, DJ LaRock, Hot Thoughts TV. Y'all subscribe to Pico. Now, that's one. Look, let me see if that show still up. I got to show you this. I don't know. I guess that's why I went back on the screen. I forgot all about this. Let me see if this shit still up. You go trip out. Pico, where it's at? Okay, hold on. Here you go. Yeah. There's a lot of IP that speaks to or this notorious OG by the name of Low Kiki even throwed a punch at somebody. Not one. Y'all have noticed that not one. Matthew Alex, salute. Can tell y'all that. Yeah, I want y'all to think about this. Show you love. The nigga with the profile and they're doing all the talking that they went on real tune talking about. He brought this to. I'm like, Black Dog. Now I know real tune trying to take up for Janet. But come on, man. Y'all just interviewing anybody now. Man, y'all interviewing anybody. Y'all interviewing niggas where nobody know, man. Don't think. You gotta do better than that, man. Come on, man. This nigga Louis Wayne, salute. Hey, what's up with it, man? Yeah, man. Then you got niggas talking about. Hey, see, you got me. Like, what kind of nigga? Hey, see, you tell me what's going on. Listen, I can't even believe you over here saying some crazy shit like that. Knowing damn well, like, what are you talking about, man? You been flipped though anyway, man. What else? You been flipped, man. You been flipped. Nigga, I'm here to tell y'all nigga them lies. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. On OG Hollywood yesterday, they got a camera that came over there, and they got a motherfucking law that was over there, right? And what I'm telling y'all, that law that was over there, that nigga used to be able to come to the radio and see me swallow. This ain't no anime shit because it's what they did back then, right? And they said, man, can you tell us a story about this? Yeah. Man, salute to everybody coming through, man. We go give it up one time for Zavion. Everybody tuning in, you know what I'm saying? I won't speak on that, I'm so official. Travis home, thinking about beef. I go to war with any nigga, any nigga. I heard him say that they won't show with us. Ain't got no name, what you say? We cold-blooded killers. I bet a nigga ain't gon' fuck with us. So what you say is up. I step on any nigga, any nigga. I go hopping around. Two choppers in the glizzy, they say that they won't smoke. When I catch them, I'm about to sell them. Go around, you turn to a V. When I up it, I'm shooting to V. I could bet my whole bank that's on my name, I'ma kill them. Ain't no side with weed. B8 double G, I bleed it. When you trap, same bitch, we creepin'. So we shoot everyone we leavin'. One blood like I'm a demon. Can't wait till I give me a reason. Shoot him in his head, leave him for dead. Hop in the whip when we leavin'. I live life for villains. You let niggas be the nemesis. I heard these niggas ain't feeling this. Like a reaper, I be killing shit. Cheap keep, we be drilling shit. Said that they bothered, they want it with us. When I catch them, I'ma spit it shit. Put that on my back, I ain't stepping on yours. I don't want talk. Wanna speak on that, I'm too official. I ain't some nigga let them Travis off. Thinking about beef. I go to war with any nigga, any nigga. I heard them say that they won't shoot with us. I ain't got no name, what you say? With cold-blooded killers. I ain't gon' fuck with us. So what you saying is up. I step on any nigga. You know I ain't quitting. I want to take it for business. Fuck the police, I'ma walk with that kids. Say they gon' beat me, you know that I'm winning. If we wanna kill him, you know they gon' get it. Look on that boy, you know that it's history. Setting this up, and you know we gon' beat it. What's up that boy? Shoot till it's empty. I'm trying to hit it. I'm out of aim, you know I can hit it. Swear it's a shame. Niggas be snitching. Fuck all that shit, bitch, we steady be killing. Whole lot of money, I steady be stealing. That ain't baby. I'm a juvenile. 400 degrees like juvenile. I'm forever running wild. Talk. Speak on me, I'm too official. I ain't some niggas let them Travis off. Thinking about beef. I go to war with any nigga. I say that they won't show with us. Ain't got no name, you say? Cold-blooded killers. Nigga ain't gon' fuck with us. So what you say is up. I step on any nigga. Salute to everybody tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.